Can you guys hear me now? Hello, anyone? Is anyone there? Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me now. Because for some reason the feed wasn't working. I have the devil is a liar. For some reason the feed wasn't working. Let me know if you can hear me now. Because earlier on the persons were not able to hear me. Guys, please let me know if you can hear me now. Comment down below if you can hear me now. Can you hear me now in the previous link?
Need to send money internationally? Download the Western Union app. Available 24/7 to over 200 countries and territories. The Western Union app helps you send money.
So yes, you're
anytime around
supposed
the
to see
world.
the ad.
Send money from your
You're
Visa
supposed to see
debit,
the ad and
credit
then you
card,
come
or
in
bank
because
account
that's what I had
straight to their
scheduled,
bank
but
account or
apparently
cash
my
with them.
time was not
Plus,
correct.
you can estimate transfer rates
Can
ahead
you
of
hear me
time.
now?
With pickup locations
We're
around the
hearing
world,
you.
Western
Taye&Dee,
Union
can you
has
guys
been
hear me now?
serving
Are you seeing
send
the
and receive
advertisement?
money for over
Yeah,
140 years.
So
Bigger,
apparently I should have
fast,
pressed,
easy, and
we were
reliable.
backstage, so they were only
Download
seeing
the
and
app
not
and find
hearing.
out more at westernunion.com.
I was supposed to, after I started the live, I should have go live again. So that's why the people were not seeing us. So we were backstage talking, but they weren't hearing. They were only seeing that it's happening. Sorry about that, guys. Because I'm using that phone over there and I'm doing everything here, not realizing I should be doing it over there. So while I'm going live on this, I should be doing it on that one. So my apologies. Share the live again. Share the live again, please, people. It's the same one that we were in before. While I'm going live on this, I should be doing it on that one. So my apologies. Share the live again. The same one that we were in before. So I'm just gonna go back and check out with the people. While I'm going live on this, I should be doing it on that one. So my apologies. Share the live again. The same one that we were in before. So I'm just gonna go back and check out with the people. Some people are messaging them not hear me. I just reply to them. Oh my God. So we might have to go do everything all over Taye&Dee. Oh, we have to pay, you know.
half an hour.
So in the meantime, while I'm sending out the stream, also just maybe introduce yourself again for the persons who never heard, or maybe we should just wait until the ad is finished. That way they can hear you.
Hey guys, you hearing me, Kevin?
Yes, I'm hearing you clearly.
I want to know if they're hearing us. Hey guys, you hearing me, Kevin?
Okay, so guys, if you're hearing us, just comment below. Let us know that you're hearing us. Okay, so guys, if you're hearing us, just comment below. Let us know that you're hearing us. Let me see. Two other persons, let us know if you're hearing us. I'm gonna have to share the live again.
Oh, they're having a feedback.
Is there another gadget in your background on?
Oh, they're having a feedback.
Is there another gadget in your background on?
Yeah, okay. It's okay now.
It's same as Stacy one did have a feedback too, you know.
Yeah.
We were hearing the feedback in Stacy's live too, maybe because she was reading from one gadget and working from the next.
Yeah.
We were hearing the feedback in Stacy's live too, maybe because she was reading from one gadget.
So probably have to mute the
Mute
other
one on
one.
the phone.
Mute
I
one of
am
the phone.
I'm not I'm not live in the studio on my laptop. I'm just in YouTube and it's mute.
The other one.
All I'm doing is reading the comments from the computer. On my laptop.
Okay.
I'm just in YouTube and it's
Yeah,
mute.
definitely a feedback.
All I'm doing is reading the comments from the computer. On my laptop. I'm just in YouTube and it's
So they're
mute. So I
saying
am
turn
mute.
down the other gadgets.
I have no other gadgets that's on. The laptop I'm using it to watch it on YouTube and the volume is down. The laptop
Hmm.
I'm using it to. It does happen unless Tasha is watching it in her room.
Oh,
But we're gonna run it just never the same. We're gonna run it just the same. Um, because we were having feedback on Stacey's live today too. It does happen sometimes. So go ahead, Taye&Dee. You guys are gonna have to introduce yourself all over again.
Chicken dance.
okay. So good night, guys. I'm Dee.
Go ahead, Taye&Dee. You guys are gonna have to introduce yourself all over again.
Me, I hear that.
Yeah, that
But it's
feedback.
not my phone, it's in yours.
Good night, guys.
No.
I'm Dee. Hold on. Hold on.
Because I don't have anything else playing.
Oh,
Hold on. You
sorry.
It
hearing
was
me now?
yours. Yeah, I'm
Yes,
hearing
it
you
was.
now. There's no
Sorry.
feedback now.
Sorry.
All right. So,
All right, cool. Go
um,
ahead now. Let us go up on Facebook.
okay, the YouTube part was playing on the computer.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
live. Yeah.
All right. So, hey guys. I'm Dee,
And
and
I'm
this is
Tay.
Tay, and we're fairly new to this pair, the YouTube platform, and we started out
Last year, December.
last year, December 2020 was the year. Everybody can relate and attest to that. 2020 was a year, and that's when we decided to
Come forward.
come forward and present ourselves. So we started YouTube, and it's a go on. So we'll see where it takes us.
Yeah. Basically. If you want to know our channel about it, go over there, go
So
watch the
guys,
video.
yes, as they said, if you want to learn more about them and their channel, go over to YouTube, Taye&Dee's reality series.
Yep.
Go over there, go subscribe to them. They're a family-oriented LGBTQ couple. I would say lesbians living in Jamaica, living their life. However, they have to be living in the closet kind of a vibe because even though they live together, when they walk on the streets, they can't do so freely holding hands. They can't show any public display or public affection because of how Jamaica is. Certain parts of Jamaica, um, guys
People
want to
me.
come across very silly, disrespectful, and discriminating. So we're here today to speak about some of that, but the main topic is, does God makes mistakes, and are LGBTQ people God's mistake? We came about this topic based on the interview I did with the Gleaner. I had to start the live all over people, so that's why I might be repeating myself. After I did my interview, a lot of Jamaican people came down hard on me and they say all the bad things because I have transitioned, and they say that I fly up in a God face and I go dead and go hell and I go burn up and all the other things them that they want to say negatively, discriminatory comments, a lot of verbal abuse and so forth. T&D took the time out of their busy schedule and they did a review on their channel, sent me some love, showed me some strength, and tell me that to pay the haters no mind because I am loved and all of that. Just reminded me that of one of the reasons why I am here or why I've taken up the job as an advocate for LGBTQ persons. This person on Facebook who's calling me on Messenger, like, I don't know you, please stop. I hate when people just send you a friend request and the next thing them jump in your DM and sending a video call. Like, read my profile. I'm not single. Don't be video calling me without my permission. Like, please.
Whoa.
So, like, I'm like, when they did the video, I was in a really depressed mood or phase. And I just reach out to a few people in an LGBT group that I'm in, and I say like I need your support because a lot of straight persons, heterosexual talk shows, bloggers, they are sharing the videos and they're not saying good things. One of the person was saying the he, she was whatever it wanna be, cut off them breasts and do whatever them need to do, and we need to put a stand against it. So they said what they wanted to say. And I was looking to see more LGBTQ people share the video and have something positive to say. I did get a lot of reviews, but a lot of persons didn't take it to the public forum, which is still okay because any form of support is support. However, I asked T&D to come on my program because I've been doing collabs ever since I started this YouTube channel. I've been doing collabs, and I want them to come and share their story, tell you who they are as a couple, and let us speak on the topic some more. Does God makes mistake? In my belief, I don't think God made mistakes. But my understanding is that some of the things that happen, God caused them to happen so that his miracles could be fulfilled, so that his missions could be fulfilled. I was talking to a Christian lady the other day, and I said to her, transgenders are real. We are real. We're here. And I do believe that we are one of the revelations that were not mentioned in the Bible. Remember, there's a part in the Bible that says, what was hidden from the wise and proven or prudent, no revealed to the babe and suckling. We are like the babe and suckling, if you ask me, and the children who will come after us. So transgenders were not mentioned in the Bible. They were not mentioned in a lot of things 20 years ago. Even now, studies are still taking place, and the studies are showing male and female. I was in a HIV workshop a couple months ago, and the statistics were showing that a lot of men, like 20% of men ages 20 to 50, have the virus, just figuratively speaking. 30% of female have the virus. Nothing was mentioned of transgenders. So we are here. I am here. Or why I did the interview with the Gleaner was to bring awareness to the fact that we are real people and we do exist. Good evening, Facebook people. You are here to support, or you're here to listen, you're here to learn. Whatever your reason is why you're here, you took the time out of your busy schedule, and I want to say good evening to you. We're live on Facebook with my guest host, Taye&Dee reality series. You guys can go over to YouTube on my channel, Journey with Kevin, if you want to see who Taye&Dee, who they are, and what we're about, so you can be a part of the live chat that's happening on YouTube. If not, you feel free to stay here on Facebook and drop your comments, and I will read them as much as I can. The topic again, does God make mistakes? Are LGBTQ people God's mistake? If you have anything to say on the topic, any views, any suggestion, any, if you're opposing, just write it there and I'll read it. So, like I said, I don't believe God makes mistake. And I'm going to give you one example. If a baby was born and the baby has a foot problem, so the foot was turned back way, the doctors, they learn how to fix this. God instruct them what to do, or maybe they went to school and studied. They will do surgeries to fix that problem or to correct the problem. So why is it that when a trans person decide to do surgery to correct the problem of them getting the wrong gender at birth, we are seen in a bad light and a negative light? A surgery is a surgery. Whether you do a foot surgery or you do an eye surgery, you corrected the problem that was there. So why is it that when us as trans persons correct the problem, people see us as being like we're blaspheming, we're fighting against God, and we're saying God made a mistake? No, I didn't believe God made a mistake when he created me the way I was created. And the reason, when he gave me the opportunity, the money, the health, the strength, the wisdom, the knowledge to pursue my future as a man, I don't think he made a mistake. So why is it that heterosexual people and church people are out there bashing us, making us feel less than a person because we decide to do what's right for us? I just don't get it. So
Me,
let me hear from Taye&Dee what they feel about the topic. Do you think that God makes mistakes, like creating transgenders? Are we mistakes? I don't know. Do you tell me?
transgender, pansexual.
God
I
don't make mistake. In the beginning, when we firstly say that, God don't make mistake. Right? So as we would say, him plan this whole thing. Him know when that go build, him know when him a go build it, you know what time, what era, him know every God thing. God don't make mistake. Right? Now when he placed us into creation and did all of this, and it's a lot to say, and me not really want to offend certain people, but God create everybody into him own likeness, right? That's how the Bible tell me. That's how we
Mm-hmm.
teach them, teach it. That's how we them say. But at the same time, a man write the Bible. There are a
and
lot
there
of things I believe are hidden from the book because man decide, say, at this I go be sent forth into the world. This is what they want to see. So as you say, He put, or the person whoever write the Bible put it into parables so we can understand it in whatever way we come to live and understand it, if you get what I say. Because a lot of persons go through different experiences in life and it teaches them a lot. And as I always say, experience teaches wisdom, because unless I go through certain things, I really don't understand what it feels like. I will not understand what you feel. If
Who
you
Can
feels
say,
it knows.
can only
we can only
empathize
empathize because
and
we
build up
feel
each
the
other.
same way, in the sense of you were born into the wrong body. That's how you feel, and that's what's the word? You feel like, say, you're born in the wrong body and you need to change. As what you say, a surgery is a surgery. If you lose one eye, for example, what it is it that you're not gonna take the eye because it's coming from a transgender, or you're not gonna take the eye being a male because it's coming from a female? That don't make no sense.
Exactly.
It really makes no sense. Or are you gonna be some of those kind of people where we rather die than take what's gonna save their life?
Yeah.
I just think they're being dumb for the ones who think like that. That like I know there's certain religions who they don't take blood. If they
Yeah.
have a family member who is sick and dying, they will not give blood or take blood, and that is their belief. So
Mhm.
to each his own. Like one of my
Exactly.
logos, I say live and let live, because if I decide to do what's best for me, who are they to decide that what I think is best for me is actually not what is best for me? They're just
Mhm.
being stupid, and a lot of them are passing their places because they make it seem as if LGBTQ people were like a disease, or we're like some sort of virus and we're contagious.
Exactly.
It
So
is.
if they come too close to us, or if their children come too close to us, then they're going to catch the virus. Guys, remember, if you're on
I
the
know.
YouTube live stream, to give the video the thumbs up. Let me just check in with the persons who are here so I can shout them out and show some appreciation. Latoya Marceline, big up yourself. What you up to? Tony and
I
Tiana, big
was
up yourself. RJ, big up yourself. Natasha John Wifey, you know the love the day. Danisha, good evening. Shanique Johnson, thank you for being here. Ashanti, one love. Colette Smith, thank you for being here. Stacy's vlog, hello, good evening. We are here on the journey. Does God make mistakes where it comes to transgenders, transitioning, and LGBTQ people living their life as being free? And just live them life, live their truth. Because people say us living us our truth is a lie. So I don't know who determines that, if it's us or them. When I commented on one of the videos, I say I'm living my truth and I'm happy over here. Somebody say I'm not living no truth, I'm living a lie. So Tony and Tina, all right, should I big up some people about the KFC Wi-Fi and all these things? Now I'm gonna bring that this because people who understand what that means. All right, Melissa King says good night, Melissa King from all the way in Barbados to Canada. Big up yourself. Priscilla asks me, hey Priscilla Wagwan. Maribel say we are here. Kalisha Ashman says CJ in the building. Indra, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Let me see what am I missing. Tony and Tiana says, I think same as how he made people with different ethnicity and personality, he made people with different sexual orientation. That's positive. That's correct. That's one of my belief too. I made a post on my WhatsApp today, and I said, what if LGBTQ was a religion? What if LGBTQ was an ethnic group? Like you have the Muslim, you have the Chinese, you have the Japanese, you have the Philippines. What if LGBTQ was a set of people where you're born that way? All of us were born that way. So lesbian, gays, bisexual, trans, we were all born this way. I know I was born this way. I know I wasn't born a girl, but I just believe what society wanted me to believe for as long as I could. But at the end of the day, may I live my truth. So who wants to think that I'm living a lie? That's their business. Judge me, and then God will judge you. My life is between me and God. Let me see what Facebook is saying. Sasha says, your life is between you and God. God does not make any mistake, from Shaniel. Shani said God doesn't make any mistake. Karen gives, big up yourself. Nibor, thank you for being here. Maureen Davis, Wagwan. Stacy and Dixon, good evening. Peter Gay Johnson, good evening. Shauna, good evening. Rowan, Wagwan. Adeline, big up yourself. Adeline, you're there Facebook and YouTube. Me love you. Say my best to that still. Shanna Ramsey say good evening. I'm here. Marla says good evening. Kiana Brown says good evening. So my Facebook people are here. Thank you all for
Life
being a part of the live. Share the live. We're talking about the topic, does God makes mistake where LGBTQ people are concerned. Karen Simpson, good evening. Nadine Gardner says, what's up? Big up yourself, my friend. Carla writes, good evening. D Payne, good evening. Anyone who wants to participate in the YouTube live, you can come over on YouTube. The channel is Journey with Kevin. Just come over the channel, comment in the comment section, and you can see my guests who are on set with me tonight. And we're talking on the topic, does God make mistake? Dane coming on good. Dane, Diana Cummings, good evening. Cassie, good evening. Kitante Blackwood, good evening. Yes, people. So the live today is about, does God makes mistake? I don't believe God made mistake when he made me. For the persons who knew me before I transitioned, I see a lot of them on the Gleaner interview, and they're saying they knew me when I was a girl, or they knew me when I had a relationship with men, or they knew me when I was living in Jamaica. Yes, you might have known me then, but how about you get to know me now for who I am? It's like we went to primary school and basic school, and they taught us that the cow jumped over the moon, and the whole of we believe that. For the whole of basic school, we singing the cow jump over the moon and the dog laugh, and you know them stuff there, and we believed it,
I'm
right?
sure
But when we
that
mature,
yeah.
we understand that all those things were just songs to entertain us as kids. So my entire childhood could have been messed up because of that. So just like oh, they're teaching us in school those things, and we grow up into being adults and realize that that is not really a fact. It's just something to keep the children entertained. So why is it that people can't understand that even though we were given certain gender at birth, we don't go by that gender? Knowledge is power. Education is power. So if you learn that in kindergarten and you grow up into an adult and you say, but I lie, the teacher them did that tell me. So why is it that I could not I tell people I was given the female gender at birth. Fine. I lived 30 odd years of my life as a female because I had no choice. Now I decide to do my transition. I'm trying to explain to people that I was born a girl, I matured into a man. What is so wrong with that? You were born a girl, you mature into a lady, that's your choice. Your decision is how you feel. People don't understand what is gender dysphoria. You might need to Google those things. People don't understand when hormones are unbalanced. Anybody who knew me within the last 15 years would know that I'm not a girly girl. They would see that I was very masculine in everything that I do. So the fact that it was that obvious for the last 20 years, now that I transitioned, it should not be a big issue as if it was never there any at all, because you must have seen the signs. I was a police, yes. A lot of people in the police force knew that I was sleeping with women, but they thought I was just a lesbian. So now that I come out as a transgender, they see it as a bigger sin. Which sin bigger than which one? Why is it that Christian
Me
people and
just
heterosexual
ask
people
that.
are ranking the sins?
I always wonder that too, Kevin, to be honest.
Them rank the sins, man. LGBTQ sin are the biggest sin. We
The
now go
biggest
even.
thing ever.
Somebody say I'm blaspheming by coming out as a transgender. And I'm like, that don't make no sense. Because blaspheming is when you sin against the Holy Spirit and say you don't believe in a God and them something there. I never tell nobody me
Exactly.
not believe in a God. I pray to him every day.
Exactly.
Yeah,
No,
but
I don't think they
The
pray.
one
I
who
don't
provides
think.
for me.
me not think them understand the
I
whole.
don't think they
I
get it.
don't think they understand how it works, or they don't even put their mind in the capacity to try to understand.
Exactly.
They
They're
just
not
block
trying to
them mind.
understand the
Just
keywords.
like how you'd have a old time person. You can't get them to know these things. You can't get a old person to know
Because
these
they're
things.
set in their ways.
Exactly. So such people like them they stay. And them not gonna change. I feel
Listen,
just
I
hold
tell them,
on
Taye&Dee and my viewers who are listening, even my family members, I'm not asking you to accept me, tolerate me, and be respectful. And something I said to a Christian the other day, a lot of people don't like the fact that a lot of myths are going around that the Chinese, they cook dog and they cook frog and all these things. It's a part of their culture. It's a part of the food that they eat. But every day when you go to a Chinese restaurant, go buy them food.
eat. I have
You
message.
don't like Chinese, you don't like fox, so them cook dog, but you still go to Chinese restaurant, go buy food. So am I supposed to, what are we supposed to say of that?
No, I
It just
think
goes
what
to
they
show
do
that
is,
live and let live.
I
No pay the
think what
people don't mind when they chat to them because they are the worst. Okay, I had a conversation with my one of my friend last night on the phone, and I said to her, people treat LGBTQ people as if we are a disease and we're contagious. and they don't want to come close to us. I remember when I was a police and I tried to do certain duties, especially like when I'm sent to the school. There are some parents who would want to say negative things, like they don't want me talking to their kids because I'm a lesbian and this, that, that, blah, blah, blah. And I said to the person in the conversation, a lot of us eat meat. And there's a time in some people's life when they decide to become a vegetarian, right? What is wrong with that? Do we curse them and say, go eat meat because you're stupid, you're not supposed to be a vegetarian, it's wrong for you, and meat is good and meat is the best? You don't hear people arguing with them.
No,
Am I wrong?
no,
You hear people arguing with vegetarian and tell them so them mag and them to break and breeze or blow them away? No, but every opportunity them get to tell us our life is a sin and we are going hell and fire and Sodom and Gomorrah. They do it.
And they
The
join
pastors out there and them now live no example of life. And you know see me on YouTube every day, I cuss pastors. You know,
Exactly.
them have a God for answer to a freedom life.
everybody
The
has
answer to mine.
Exactly, but at the same time, as we said earlier, I think people think some sin bigger than some sin, and me really
No
not
man,
see.
them rank the sin them. They put LGBTQ up at top. So they
Yeah,
look at the
regardless
crime
of
and violence in Jamaica. And
It's-
over 1 million people took the time out of their busy schedule to watch the video on the Gleaner channel. A lot of bloggers share it, over 1 million views. And out of the 1 million views, we know say if there was 500,000 comments, 450,000 of those comments were negative. A lot of the doctors were upon the video telling me that I'm mentally challenged. They have never been to a medical school. A lot of the people diagnose me, they're not a doctor, they've never been to medical school. A lot of the persons on there judging me, they've never been to a law school. And 3/4 who upon there preach scriptures, they're not even Christians.
exactly. Funny bad, I
I
swear.
think what they're
They
doing,
are not even Christians. So what is stress for? Like just live and let live. So when I say about the vegetarian now, you go to the store and you buy vegetable. Does that make you a vegetarian? No, we eat vegetable every day
you eat what
because
you
we like variety. We want a balanced meal. So if a person choose to be a vegetarian full blown and don't want to eat meat anymore, them still alive. Me choose to
Exactly,
get
they're not
transgender.
bad.
Me still alive. I'm still having sex over here. I don't know about you because I might do it different from you. I'm still happy and I'm enjoying it. We breathe the
Exactly.
same air. Maybe we are Canada, only there Jamaica, but we still have breathe AIR.
Exactly.
We bleed the same blood.
You know, look, sorry, Kevin. I think what they do
Probably
is,
I wanted a vein and them alone have blood.
I think what they do is
I want to run off with you.
Seems
from time to time, people tend to,
because
you
we're so
know,
transparent to them. We're so transparent.
What-
Because we are living our truth and them are live a lie. You know, one of my friends told me yesterday that a lot of these persons who are bashing us are in the closet and they're afraid they envy us because they can't live their truth like us. So they're in the closet and they decide to just bash us because apparently it makes them feel better about themselves. I remember there was this person when I was younger in my early 20s, and the rumors were going around in my district that I was sleeping with women. One of the persons who ran with the news and it hit like wildfire. I had to relocate and all of that. That same person turned around and like less than 3 months ago, the person messaged me and was telling me how them proud of me because I'm living my truth and she don't think she can ever live her truth and be bold and brave like me. And she's been struggling for years with the fact that she loves women. And
she
she
just
went
like
and she got 2 kids
mental
just
health
for cover up.
problem.
She's a lesbian and she was the first person to run up and down with my name. And guess what? I forgive her because guess what? People quick to sell you out, you know.
True, it's true.
When if you're walking in a certain group and somebody says, the one Kevin, me don't like him. You're the next person. Me don't like him either. Sometimes they do it because they just want to hear what you have to say.
It's
And
true.
some of them genuinely mean it.
It's true.
So God never made a mistake when He created us. We're not a mistake. We are part of the Bible revelation, and the Bible has to be fulfilled. The wheat and the tear must grow together
Yeah.
until the day
Yeah,
of the
harvest.
harvest. So Christian people, straight people, stop reap the flock because we're not the farmer, we're not in charge of the harvest.
I
So
don't know
no
why
stop
they always take it upon themselves, you know.
every day they take it upon themselves.
And funny enough, enough of them, as you say, I live in the closet. None of them are closet freak. None of them are closet this, and as you said, them envious
A lot
because
of them are in the
we
closet.
can't
I
go
know
out there
pastors
that
who are a
needs.
part of the LGBTQ community, and at them see wanna preach but way. And if they would just be true about themselves and their sexuality, then they wouldn't have so much negative things to say about us.
Yeah,
And
but
they're adding to the crime rate against LGBTQ community because LGBTQ people are being murdered, they're being attacked, they're being assaulted sexually and all of the above because
exactly like
people don't like us
those
for who we
saying.
are. They like us for who they want us to be. Let me check the comment section. Tony and Tiana say, my thing is that God made us with free will and options and choices. If he wanted us to be black and white, he would have made us that way. I don't think he made us with all these options only to be continued, only to punish us when we don't choose the right one. Exactly. If God never want we have option, he shouldn't give me an option. Because if he did tell me
No
something,
choice,
if stay a
exactly.
woman and don't change, me wouldn't change. I him do everything. I him make sure the surgery connect. He was the doctor in the theater. But pray to him. The last thing I did before I went under the machines, when them I give me the anesthesia, I say, God, please make me live so I can come back and testify of your goodness and your mercy and your grace. When me I go through me dysphoria after the top surgery and the anxieties, I pray, me pray. I play a Christian song, me sing right through, and it's not because of the surgery. Every time I post on WhatsApp and Facebook, don't you ask me post gospel all the while? I'm never the type who's just posting reggae. If you ask me, I sing more gospel than reggae. I know my gospel them word for word. I know my Bible more than how me know my what you call them phrase and whatever. I know my Bible so much. I was on the quiz team back home. So people that think say me not know God. No, I was a Christian, like good Christian, like you know that say a child I believe.
Mm-hmm.
When we have quiz at our church, I was on the quiz team. No quiz, no miss me. Everyone me there represent. Our quiz was like school challenge quiz back in our days when the young people meet up at the different churches and we compete, something like what we just did on Stacy's channel. And we had to study different passages. There was a time they say, study the book of Matthew. All the questions came from the book of Matthew, and we kept doing it right through the Bible. Well,
Yeah,
one of the things that the Christians won't tell you is that the Old Testament was written before the New Testament, obviously, facts, right? But then the New Testament came about to buy back the laws of the Old Testament because there were too many innocent blood that was being shed. Too
yeah,
many people were losing their lives because people were taking the Bible literally. An eye for an eye. If you're joking at me, I'm a joke back for you. If you're right on offend, you cut it off. As a man violator, you kill him. These
mm-hmm.
are some of the parables that the Christians nowadays will not tell you. Where did the Ten Commandments show up? In the New Testament. The Ten Commandments show up in the New Testament.
But you
I live
think
by the Ten Commandments and I don't say anything there about homosexuals.
Exodus.
He said, these are my commandments and live by them and honor them. You
Mm-hmm.
see anything there about homosexuals?
Me wonder that every
I
day.
don't know. Well, you have
Stop
people
making Christian
who
and Buddha no God for yourself because at the end of the day, and everybody with a Lord shall enter.
that enter.
Exactly.
And people are burying us alive and don't know if to stop it. The thief was down to his last breath,
And
hanging
he,
there on Calvary. The thief did I got dead. And when him I got take him last breath, him say, Lord have mercy on me. Where's the thief now? He's in eternity with Jesus. Him say, wherever I shall be, you will be also. We're not dead yet. Stop burying we alive.
but funny,
If
but
we can get an opportunity to accept God as our Lord and Savior before we're dead, there is still hope. So to stop bury we alive. And when we go to church, I want to start preach against we before we even sit down properly. Then we're
before
not
we even,
we're
And then
not going to return, and this is how you all are losing. I'm a trans man, and I would love to go to a church and worship God as the man I see myself as. But when you see me walk in a church, I want to call my sister on a bride.
Mm-hmm.
My driver's license say male, so who now look on our car, sister? Who not get it? And
Exactly.
until people get it, society will not be
yeah,
better.
yeah.
We are not forcing you to accept us, respect us. If you look at me, you say, my name is Michelle, and my pronouns are she and her. I'm not gonna look at you and say, hello, sir, come here.
Exactly.
That's disrespectful. The moment we make our pronouns known to you, how hard is it for you to use them? So I shared an example with somebody who I sent some money to in Jamaica. The person would not call me Kevin in person. They call me my dead name. But when they went to Western Union say,
So
who is it coming
where
from?
are you coming from?
You're quick to jump up and say it's coming from Kevin. So Western Union can hear you call me by Kevin. But me who send
Because
them
it's
my
a
Google money can't hear it.
It's a must. If they never call it by
If
Kevin,
they
they
not
don't
call me
get
right name, they
no,
don't get the money.
they don't
Some
get no.
people only give you what it's only beneficial. They only do it when it's beneficial to them.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's why I was trying to say that people what they do is when things are beneficial to them or when it's appropriate, that's when they actually use or say certain things.
Can I
Right?
tell you?
Yeah,
I
that's what
feel
that's
people,
what people that's how people are.
and it's so not fair. Like it's not fair. The world would be a better place if people would let the change begin with them.
Right. And I was thinking the other day when they say love thy neighbor as thyself. No, if you I don't think a lot of persons know the meaning, the true meaning of
Of
love,
love.
because there's no way you're gonna not love yourself, right? But then you look over this and the
And you
person
hate your
walk
neighbor.
past you and your neighbor, but then you go back and you think and you say like, but himself love thy neighbor as thyself.
And them
Like,
not that, and that is one of the second stuff
exactly.
that was written in the book of Matthew.
Like how
When
can
you
you
love
not
God and
love
whatever,
some
and the next commandment which is second to none.
Mm-hmm.
Love
how
thy
can
neighbor
you
as thyself. So what I said
exactly
to somebody on one of the live videos, the person was saying he wrote the scripture Corinthians something of the sort, and I comment back and I say Matthew 22, love thy neighbor as thyself. You know, so the man replied to me. I said, "I'm not give him no scripture." So when
but
you
it's
can the scripture
okay
and
for
he
him
can't
to
give a
give you
scripture,
a
brother, get your
scripture.
facts now. You are gonna give me your Corinthians and I'm gonna look it up and me give you the math because Jesus is out. It wasn't Jesus or God who said to the people them, how can you love God who you've never seen? But the people
And
Exactly.
who in
You
front of you
can't
every
go
day,
to
you
the
can't love them.
thing.
That don't make sense. You know, add up.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
The only like when it's convenient for them, I think that's when they actually go
they
ahead
pick the
and
part of the
decide.
scripture what they
Yeah.
want to use.
Yeah.
yeah,
So we have picked
and
four
you
part two. All right, care, big up
something
yourself.
similar.
Tamika Vassal, how are you doing? Marsha Johnson, what's up? Christina Nicholson, big up yourself. Jela, I can't pronounce the name. Jhellar. Me just say dreadlocks. Dreadlocks, what one. Pansan is watching. Can when you give a name like Jhella, those person be right off. Yeah, man. Christina say, hello, sir. Why you and the Christian them always a fight? Me love when me a fight them and them a fight me. Leon Wilson, big up yourself. Sansan, are you there? Christopher Howitt, big up yourself. Somebody said, not at all, not at all. Yeah, true. Uncle Kevin, Wagwan, my niece, Kadian. All right. Karen Gibbs said God didn't make any mistakes. Some of their church people need some of these church people need to go repent. Big thank you. Big up yourself, Kevin. Live your truth. Blessing every time. Thank you, Miss Gibbs. Kadian Hansen say here, Shay. Shay passed through a while ago and gone. She soon come back. People judge too damn much. I know you a long time and I always respect you. Keep doing what you do. Thank you so much, honey, for that. Kamaya is watching. Big up yourself. Shanna Martin, Wagwan. Leroy Marshall, family, big up yourself. All right. Karen Thompson, Wagwan. Susu Brown, thank you for being here. Kemar Brown, thank you for being here. Kimberly Edwards, thank you for being here. So I'm just speaking my truth and you can share it. And what I say to people, when you watch my videos, watch to learn. Watch to understand. If you're gonna watch to respond, you'll never learn anything. And we learn about these people in college when I was doing my social work. You speak about the type of people who they listen to respond. So by the time you're done making a statement, they're already
Yeah,
responding and
already.
they miss the message.
So they don't really understand nothing at all that
No,
you
they
say.
don't understand anything
And
because
just
they
when
miss
you
the message.
get done, to just jump on it and like just give you a response like that can come after. But you need to sit down and meds and think about what I just said to you.
Exactly. I did a video with the Gleaner. The last line in the video where the question was asked me why I left Jamaica, and I said, well, the person, the narrator, the interviewer said he left Jamaica and left the police force after being attacked several times. And the last attack came very close where he almost lost his life. And that was why he left Jamaica. Nobody know you're the part of the interview. The only part them here is some transition. And this is what I say to people. You don't see the struggles. You only see the results. The result
Yeah.
is you transitioning. You don't know what I've been through. It takes somebody with a strong mind and a good willpower and a good connection with God to come back from where I was. To
True.
go through all those experiences. I've been raped 7 times. And I'm still here to encourage people that even though you were raped, life goes on. Live among that. Forgive the people who rape you. Forgive the people who have done wrong to you. But the Bible says, forgive who hate you and despitefully use you and them something them.
Yeah.
And the Bible
Nobody.
says, I live by the Bible. So if the Bible tell me to forgive them, why me not forgive them? But at the same time, are they forgiving me? I
No,
really
they're
don't care.
not. They're not.
I really don't care.
Like I
Because the
said,
wheat and the tear is gonna grow together. And me don't know if me a wheat or tear, but me a live.
exactly. But like I said, it's only when it's convenient for them that they actually will recite certain things and will
Yes,
not call
the
certain
Christians don't recite the part of the scripture where them feel comfortable to tell you about because they want to make you feel like you're living a life of a sin.
yeah.
That's okay.
And
It's
then
their
that
job.
is
I
and
have a
that
YouTube channel and every day I come by here, I say people like, subscribe, and share. That's my job. I'm an
yeah.
advocate. That's my job, and that's why I'm here to advocate. So for them job, I have to bring people to church. Remember, say one of the disciples say, when say I will, Jesus said to the disciple, I will make you fishers of men.
Yeah.
So that the Christian them what they do, that the pastor them for them job become fishers of men, but trans men are men too. So if you not fish, you not fisherman or woman, you not go get weed.
Oh,
And
Exactly.
it's that simple. If you're not just a fisherman or woman, or you're not just a fisherman, then you're not gonna miss we. And we are the biggest fishermen if you ask me.
and that's the thing,
Me a
they're not
lobster.
encouraging you, but they're not encouraging you to come, They
Them
are
not
like
encourage them practically we
they're
will
chastising you.
shut the church door.
Exactly. Because we
Somebody,
want to go and we are at the door and them I got lucky door and say no we can't. But so how it me not understand. This is what I don't
you want we
understand.
to come
And
as
when
we
you come,
are.
you're lucky door pan
Come
we.
as
That
we
makes
are.
sense?
No love say that. Come as we
So that
are.
again, Tay. So that again, them like tell you come as you are, but when you go as a lesbian, they want to beat you.
They want let you out
Them
see
want to beat you the way how them
baby.
start speak. God did not make Adam and Adam and was Steve. He
Steve.
make Adam and Eve, and he never make Anna and Eve. As for them something they go on now. So when me I go, why am I gonna go to a church if this is how you're gonna preach? We know
Exactly.
the Bible already. I want when you go to church, them to preach so that the spirit reach you, not the bullying.
You
And the
understand?
next thing, when I call people at altar and I touch them on their forehead and push them down a ground, tell them to try that with me again. Them
Don't
do
you
it already and them try to do it again because fight are going in church.
So it's a demon what them call it. So they say
Let me
we're
say,
demon possessed.
we have
And them are the demon we are push down people. Guys, I'm live on YouTube if you want to come over and be a part of the live discussion. I have one set with me. We still I get used to the glasses. There are 1 month now. The doctor give me it and I'm not really used to it. So we're live on YouTube and the topic is does God make mistakes? Are LGBTQ people God's mistake? If you want to be a part of the live discussion on YouTube, come over to YouTube. I have 2 guests on set, Taye&Dee from Taye&Dee's reality series. They are YouTubers, lesbian couple living in Jamaica, and they've been faced with a lot of discrimination and all of that. They watched my Gleaner interview and they did a review, a positive review, sending me some love and some strength, letting me know that I'm not alone in this and they're here for me and all of that. So I just bring them in live on set tonight to talk some more freely on my platform, why they did the interview, and let us go into the topic. Are LGBTQ God's people mistake? No, I don't feel like we're a mistake. God doesn't make mistake. So when all the persons on the YouTube, the Gleaner interview saying that God didn't make mistake and me transitioning was a mistake and I'm gonna regret it and all of that, leave me alone. I regret it. Am I alive? I'm regret it. And I regret it. So at the end of the day, they're making it seem as if my family is being judged based on my decision to transition, and because my family are spiritual or religious persons, then people in the community want to judge them for my decision to transition. No, it's not fair. Live and let live. They have to live their life. I have to live mine. When they decide to become ministers, they never asked me. They never consulted me when they were going to become ministers. And I don't have a problem with them having their platform. They're living their life. I want to live mine. That's all I'm saying. And if you don't want to talk to me, just block me. You don't want to watch my videos or watch my Facebook, it's simple. Block me. I your phone, right? But if you're going to come up in my personal space and want to make me feel less of a person, I owe it to myself and my mental health to block you. So if you not do it, I'm going to do it for you, period. So if you have something to say on the topic, feel free to comment. Something positive, something negative, I don't care. I put it out there live. So whether negative comments come or positive comments, it doesn't phase me. It just show me who you are. And then I can choose my circle more carefully. On the Gleaners platform, I didn't respond to most of the comments because I don't know who they are and I really don't care. But on my Facebook and my YouTube, you come over here, you friend me or I friend you, you accepted it. So if you don't respect the space, don't be in the space. You can't stand the heat, come out of the kitchen. Simple. Family or
Yeah.
not family, if you can't stand the heat, come out of the kitchen. God did not make mistakes. Transgenders are a part of the revelation that was hidden from the wise and the prudent, and it's now revealed to the babe and suckling. And I shall always say that. So, you want to be a part of the discussion? Drop your comments below. Taye&Dee.
Yep,
So the
yep.
part where they say LGBTQ people are mistake, right? Because
Also,
they're basically make it seem as if we are living a life of a sin and it's wrong. Tell me
yeah,
what you feel about that. You feel like you're sinning?
me.
Well, Andy, let me ask you something. The Bible speaks strongly of love, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Pick up louder so my Facebook people them can't
oh,
hear.
You're
wait, let me sit down what? Yeah, so may I say, let me make it jump off.
it's not gonna fall off.
Anyway, may I say, the Bible speaks so highly of love, and I think that's what most Christians are supposed to be portraying as one of the first signs of Christianity, somewhat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if it is that, as we said before, how can we love God as somebody that we have never seen, and we own neighbor, this own people that we are seeing in front of our eye, we don't love them? That makes no sense. And for the Bible speaks so highly of love, and for know that most Christians don't have the love there. I don't know. Like, I believe and I think that our group, our community, have the purest form of love. You have the heterosexuals who can jump from one man today, tomorrow then get one next one, the next day then get
Mm-hmm.
one next one, and it's like nothing to them. But for other people, or for us, it's not like that.
We fight to the tooth and nail.
What's
Yeah.
the word we always say?
And that is so true because I see a lot of mature people in the LGBTQ who are having steady relationships, wants to get married
Exactly.
and have kids and settle down like myself. But there are a lot of heterosexual people who don't care to get married. They don't care about kids. And
10
some of
years
the
in there with the
females
man,
they jump
at
from
least
men
10
to
years.
men, like Tay said. They jump from bed to bed and man to man. And then there are a lot of men who do the same thing, jump from woman to woman, bed to bed, and crutches to crutches, and they're not being judged. But aren't
Exactly.
we all humans? So it's okay for the guineas to do it, but the dragon shouldn't.
Can't do it, no.
So every
It's not
day I walk
right.
on the street and I see heterosexual people walking and holding hands. We not care about them. We see them as people. We don't half of them when you see a walk and hold and them do it straight period. Them are pretend. That's why enough of them out there do it in the public because behind closed door they're doing worse. Them are the worst
Exactly.
we do behind closed door.
But we're not doing nothing, but that's worse behind closed door. But just
They
them
make it
two
feel like our
alone.
bedroom, like somebody comment on the YouTube channel and the Gleaner YouTube and say you nasty piece of whatever, whatever, whatever. I'm not gonna repeat the rest. You nasty piece of whatever, whatever. Like, what am I doing inside my bedroom that straight people don't do? Tell me.
Exactly.
Maybe you're
They
doing
don't even know
something
what we are doing. That's the whole point. But them
wrong.
ask me. Maybe they need to ask me what is it that we're
Maybe
doing.
you're doing something different.
Yeah, and probably spice up for the good. We
No,
don't
when
know. We
you
don't
go
know.
into my bedroom, the end result is it where I get orgasm or orgasms, and that's what we want. So
Orgasm.
no matter how you get there, the result is getting there.
It's still there. It's still the same result, but they
But
don't.
Orgasm
They
is
don't.
orgasm, no matter how you reach to it, for you come and the sex done. So when them are
Not,
stressed out, what is stress for? So
they
make it up on the comments on YouTube. Tiantina is here. Big up yourself. Let me just catch up on. We can catch up on. Colette is here. Ashway, good night, you all. Good night, Ashley. Cows is here. Yes, Cows, do not delete your messages on the YouTube. Is seen as a spam. Thank you, Adi, my bestie, one of my good mentor. Like with tight like that. Tweety Bird, Wagwan. Guys, no one can live for you. Live your life. Tiana's right, Tweety Bird, our relationship are more stable. Definitely, RJ, we have more stable relationships and we show love and affection more than a lot of heterosexual. I
everyone of
see
it.
when LGBTQ people decide if them a carry them girlfriend to a restaurant, they will make sure so them look a certain way, them set a certain way. Even if a KFC, them a go with them woman. Are them man? Are them person? Are
they
them
don't
trans?
always look good.
You're doing it out of love.
They always look good. I don't
Them are
want to.
doing out of love. You know, so one straight man a carrot in woman and he have on a flip flop and in pants and then batty and he
They
not
don't
care.
care.
Woman are pretty like the
There's
queen
no
of Sheba.
love.
In pants on this one, he not care. Not saying that
They care.
LGBTQ people don't do it because somebody studs them do it. But I'm just saying for the majority of us, if I'm allowed to speak, the majority of us will be more respectable. I see a lot of LGBTQ people like the studs them and the trans man them. They go to the woman and them a push a trolley. When you look on the straight man in the supermarket, the woman have the
And
pitney
you
and the
know,
trolley at the same
woman,
time. The
You
woman have
see?
the trolley and the kid at the same time, but when you go and you see the LGBTQ people, the dominant person most times is pushing the trolley.
yeah, and sometimes them look on we like, I want that
Yeah,
guy.
like what I do that for? One man said to me, "So me not fear show him up." So we went to this
Because you
party,
know that there's
and I
something
was
that
coming
is not
out of the car, and I run around and I open the door for my girlfriend to come out. And I make sure she come out and then we close back the door. As soon as we get to the entrance, I ran before and I open the door again. Yeah, the man. I want to them, man. What them here for? A paparazzi.
you hurt the man
The
feelings.
man, we don't know what about paparazzi for.
Ah, what else there? It's like everything we do, they make it so extra. Like we are making it. I know we are making it extra, not them, you know.
You
Because
understand? Guys, remember if you're another part of Taye&Dee's channel, when the
you know
video when
this
the live is finished, remember to go over to Taye&Dee reality series, show them some love, watch a video. Remember, you have to watch for more than 3 minutes before you hit the subscription button, or it won't stay. When you go to somebody's channel, do not write the word subscribe. Just say I'm joining you, or just say something normal about the video. They will know that you're new, and if you have a YouTube channel, they will come back to your channel the next day to visit you. You cannot sub the same day. YouTube will take it away. You have to give it a day apart before you go and return the favor. So let me see what's going on in the comment section. A lot of them are doing things behind closed door, yes, and a lot of them life miserable behind closed door. RJ, you are so correct. Our relationship is more stable. That's for a fact because we try to love. Like I would say, we are more sensitive towards each other's feelings. When we have a disagreement, we would try to sit and work it out. The man would walk off and say tough love, or big boys don't cry, and
Yeah,
then just have a different way to handle their thing, and their problem or their issue might last longer because
Yeah.
it was never resolved.
Yeah.
that and probably never solve.
Yep, exactly. Probably never solved it. So read my church experience comment up top, Kevin. Taye&Dee with RJ say go back feed for me. My glasses come
He
late.
was
Let me
talking
see.
about when he was in church, he got baptized, and the pastor told him
Oh,
that him cannot come in the church until him change him lifestyle.
oh yeah,
Oh, wait, I
yes.
said, hold on, go look for the one there.
Ask the
All
pastor.
right, even me skip past.
And
Okay,
he
sorry
just
about that.
like,
All right, so Lee Long, they say good night. Hold on, me miss out so much. So where the computer that
it's,
run go?
I asked the pastor man how
All
the
right,
work.
Daniela Wagwan, me just see you. No like up the live, people remove like up the live. All right, so Ashray, so the Bible was wrote by man. Yes, through God's knowledge and guidance. Yep. So you know, say them can write what they want to write, even though them get the knowledge and the guidance and still can write what they want to write. Though I believe that. All right, let me see. If we can just get the other stream up and running so I could just pin up the comments them. Would that make it easier for me to stop stress me out?
Daddy Kevin,
So
where's my girl, Shane and the
Taye&Dee, go and read from Ashway for me.
for Ashway?
Yeah, from she say the Bible was written by men.
She said, hold on. Um,
Hold on there. Mhm.
Oh,
Okay.
no. My thing not going back as far as
It's welcome everyone that was way
um
up.
Let me just
I
look.
remember when I
Let me
was
just see if
back
we can find it.
first back there. So when man turn up for coming at the
And I'll go back.
church. Um
mine not going back.
so I'm seeing all the way up until when RJ was talking about his experience. RJ and JTV and worship God.
That's as far
No.
as you went to. All right, let me see if we can find Ashway. I don't think my phone is going back to
I'm gonna
Ashway. I think it goes to good evening. All right. Knowledge is power. Taye&Dee, so welcome, guys. I'm just have to read it from the computer screen, from the YouTube screen, because the YouTube screen can go back. So, based on what Ashley was saying, the Bible was wrote by man, yes, through God's knowledge and guidance. So, basically, anything can miss in between, because your mother send you a shop to go buy 3 pound of flour, and you forget say 3 pounds, she say you buy 2.5, you come home, your mother still going to take it, right? Because flour is flour. So, if God said the world is big, and the man decide for right, say the world is small, we never did that if you know what God did tell him, say, right? So whatever them right, that's what we have to believe. And they did like them understand, say, just like how when we're speaking, sometimes we have tongue error, there are typing errors, and there are people who can omit things. Just like when the pastors are preaching, they might not read everything. So it goes the same way with the Bible and whoever wrote it. People remember to
Right.
like up the live. Um
She was
Daniela
saying the
said God.
Bible is okay. Yeah, you found the comment, right?
Yeah, I found it. So I'm back at it now. Life of Chris is a 100%. Big up on yourself. Daniela say I'm late, but I'm here. Thank you, Daniela, for being here. Life of C and K Gang Wagwan. Big up on yourself. Tiana, remember the Bible was first written in English. It wasn't first written in English version. No, I believe.
Exactly. I was
LOL.
translated and all
Lot
of them.
of
So, yeah.
written words is taken away. Exactly. The Bible was not written in English. So when they translated to English, a lot of things were changed, and
Exactly.
people do it. Okay. So we were on Stacey's live. When Stacey asked, her, what's the definition of catastrophe or claustrophobic? I give you my definition. And what would Stacey say? Correct, I'll accept. At the same time with the Bible. If the Bible said the man went up the hill, and the person who is translating feel like the English is not structured properly, and he decided
What
to
the
say the
coming
men went down the hill, the sentence
Yeah.
is changed.
Yeah.
Or the men went down the hill, or Omar went down the hill. The Bible is said the man went up the hill. But then you translate it and say Omar went down the hill. It still has something different. But in their
Yeah.
definition, their interpretation is the same. Maya Sutherland will go and big up yourself. Tony and Tina say, hey, all right, I'm gonna do some shout out. Beads, I can't pronounce your first name, so good evening, Beads. Um, Tommy Winky said knowledge is power. Okay, so I am onto the right place now. So Carl's, let me see what Carl's is saying. Dropping at the place, every sin spelled the same way. Exactly. So when them are stressed about which sin higher than which one, them can stay there. Or this I always say, this man interpret the Bible how they want it. That doesn't mean I should agree with their interpretation. God never made a mistake because he is love, and that's what I stand for. Exactly. Me tell them it's the love of my religion. Who no one believe, then don't come my church. I don't think so too, but I guess people will be people. Yeah, I don't believe God make a mistake. So people will be people. A lot of them are try look like a fame and like a spotlight so they can always say what they want to say. Not as much as fire for vegan and vegetarian. Samara, yeah, but fire for the people. So Tiana at RJ, correct, right at RJ. God loves us all, regardless of lifestyle or sexuality. He doesn't make mistakes. That's from Adi. Thank you. I do agree with you. All right. Somebody else is agreeing with the point. Who tell they do so in their minds? LOL. People talk, people take too much time, a business with people life, and go get catch for them. So if I should interpret what Carl is saying, a lot of people talk people business, and like Teddy Beam out of my eye for the years. You're busy minding my own business when your life is spoiled. Your life is no better than mine, but you're busy speaking bad about me and my life or my choices when your life is not any better.
I always,
Tiana
I
says,
always
boy,
our life.
go ahead.
I always say our life more interesting more than theirs.
Yeah, because them
Yeah,
like
because
boring,
it's like
boring
time.
them
Oh
now
God,
talk about.
you know how much
I
that
see
thing will come like
Valentine's Day happening, and I commend one of my church sister. I saw her and her husband. They went all out to make their Valentine's Day something worth talking about. And I was saying to her, I wish I would see more Christians on my channel going all out, or on my Facebook or on my WhatsApp, going all out to show love to their
yes,
husbands.
please,
A lot of
please.
Christians did not do it. And if them do it, we never see it. So we can't talk about what we never saw. Every little
Exactly.
people in the LGBTQ, if I even want bottle of perfume, them try
That's
to
true.
buy care one for them partner. If it's even one
But
necktie, they give them buy for them partner. If it's even cook some food, The heterosexual
Exactly.
people, them, they not go all out like that. For the people in my circle, I can't say for the entire population.
Teddy bear and flowers alone now cut it and
Tell be a
target for
crowd
the one
so
them love me.
outdated. You understand? Do
But
something different and just keep the vibe going. You know what I mean? They become so
exactly.
complacent that they're not doing the things that they're supposed to be doing, and then they want to judge us and tell us so we show up. Me do the do's.
But
I'm a go
Kevin,
on.
we go
Carry
out
my cup.
and we
Me fix up the room and all the things. Them. Go ahead,
we go
Taye&Dee.
out and we get I'm saying that throughout the entire year we can say that it's always be our Valentine. 'Cause you know, say
One for
like
some, it's not even
there
for me
it doesn't
something
have to be
And
a
special.
wait for
reason.
Valentine's to do
So
the things
for
that
me,
with partners.
each
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah. But like some of them just wait for the Valentine's. I wasn't planning to celebrate Valentine's because I'm not really a
And
Valentine's
the
person.
birthdays.
And then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it because I somebody hurt me on Valentine's Day and I stopped celebrating Valentine's. And then I'm like, why should my present girlfriend or my wife be one of the persons who don't get to experience what she should experience because somebody has hurt me in the past? That would have been wrong of me. So because somebody hurt me in the past on
Mm-hmm.
Valentine's Day, I did not want to celebrate Valentine's
Let's
Day.
celebrate
But at
it.
the same time, my wife deserved better. She should not be put in the category
Yeah.
where she have to wonder why she not get the gifts and all the fancy dances on Valentine's Day. So I went all out and I do the things. So Carl said they be doing worse
It's
than
not
you if
the
night shot turn today and the walls could talk. We know the real people. Exactly. Hello, Life with Rose and Ann. Good evening. Thank you for being here. People, if you're on the live and you see people who you're not um, with on their channel, join them. Live with Rose and Ann. They are YouTubers.
Around
Sister
time.
J, Caribbean Cuisine. She's a YouTuber also. So you can just write down the people who are YouTubers and link them up after. Remember, Taye&Dee is on set with me. They are young YouTubers, LGBTQ couple living in Jamaica. So all the persons who want to support them, please go over and support them. Learn something new. Remember, my YouTube channel is Canadianized to the most part. So they're doing things for the Jamaican audience. So support them. I still try to do a lot of Jamaican stuff, but I'm not really doing the same thing that they do. So everybody channel have different stuff. So you can be supporting all the way. You can because we all have different stuff to show and different stuff to give. So just do the do's and do it properly. When you go over there, remember to watch the video. Christopher Curry says Dora send me. Thank you so much, Christopher, being here. Tell Dora to big up herself, big up her nice being self. Thank you so much. All right, let me just read two more comments and then we get back to the discussion. Maya said the way I see things, a person just have to do whatever they want and F whatever other people or society have to say. So forget about them. All right. I like that. I like that one day. The way you have to do, live your life and forget about them. Sister J, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. My YouTube friends, Uncle Lobster. Yeah, you don't know the thing. Go. Worst like come ever on the glasses now. I'm officially Uncle Lobster. Tammy Winky, miss you share the video. Thank you so much. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, we're multifaceted.
May I go on good? Yeah. Itch, me not hear you. All right, me go and read. My mother did once say it better me name call for 100 man and whore than make woman F with dildo. But why would she say that? That makes sense. So your mother say it's best if your name call for 100 man and people identify you as a whore. More than here say you're there with a woman. That don't make no sense because we don't say what we're doing that is so wrong. Good as Diva Princess Nadine Wagwan. Big up yourself. All right. So we're on the topic. Does God make mistakes? Are LGBTQ people God's mistake? Uh and I hear says she dig a go by SMH. Oh G me carry patwa you know. Carry patwa. Me still come back to the one day. Okay, so so
Yeah.
it's here every one day while I'm over the first one. Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry. One did that itch. I may have to take it down and put up the one here. Sorry about that. All right. So welcome Lee Langley, another YouTuber, trans man, just like myself. Go over there and support him. Adi says, welcome, Christopher. Life of C and K says so true.
No,
G
you
and
haven't. Not
K,
so far.
hmm?
You're right. Yeah, man,
Yeah,
you're going
I'm
good.
right on track.
All right, am I
You're
going
good.
good?
Yes,
Hello, Ellie, you're
so
not
that
alone. We stand up over there waiting. They were on the other line because it wasn't giving any sound, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just go back to the first one that was there initially and just change the schedule time and start it. So, sorry about that. All right, Nakir, one nobody wants to bisexual
Set
and Nakir. Cows,
that
all
the
I would
the
say to you, live your truth and play it safe as much as possible. Jamaica is still somewhat homophobic, so just play it safe because at the end of the day, safety comes first. RJ, good night, GNK. Uh, Shanique Johnson says hi. That sound like Dora. All right, so much comments today. RJ, they must say hello. They must big up themselves. All right, so me soon read back some more comments. I hope I don't miss anything. Venica, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Tommy Winky there said true, true. I just say welcome everyone. Don't forget to like up the live. People like up the live and remember to go over Taye&Dee to show some love. Thank you, Adi. Adi, thank you for put up that one day. Keep on reminding the people them to go over Taye&Dee, go do the do's and do the do's. Let me see if we can type their name Taye&Dee. Is there a and as in the cap the sign and or the word?
um, yeah, man, they're
Everyone,
going.
everyone good?
Somebody say
Reality series. I'm just typing the name of your channel so that you can show. You know, so me having a tongue twisting problem. It'll show up now. Me soon pin it. So yes, all right, people on Facebook, thank you for being here.
no
Sorry, me
guys.
up the camera. So yes, people. So I'm just talking on the topic, or we're on the topic. Does God make mistakes? Are LGBTQ people God's mistake? I say to people, when you watch my videos, when you come on my channel, learn. Come here to learn. Don't come here to discriminate and to make matters worse. We're just here to speak. We're human beings just like you. We go through regular stress
Yeah
of life.
guys, I
We
will
breathe
definitely
the
show
same
what
blood,
to do.
we breathe the
Oh,
same air. Like Mr. Me go church one day feeling stressed, and I was hoping so them would have come pray for me. Instead, them come pray for me, I cuss me out. You need to give your life to God, and the whatever you're holding on to gonna bring you to hell. Me never got church for hear that. I know that already. I come for prayer because I was spiritually down and I needed
the
a
word.
spiritual touch. When I'm feeling physically ill
it's not.
or medically ill, me go a doctor to
Is
It's
get.
the
that
ampersand.
ampersand? Oh, it's the
It's a
ampersand.
sign. It's a
It's a
sign.
sign, sorry.
Is a sign on at the end?
Oh yeah.
Type it in the comment and me pin it. So when I'm sick and I'm feeling like I need some medication or some antibiotics, I go to the doctor to the hospital so I can be healed medically. When I'm feeling spiritually down and I go to church, I expect for the church to be there for us, to pray for us and uplift us spiritually. When we go to church nowadays, it's as if them start preach on our sexuality and our identity and the whole LGBTQ community. Like we don't come to church for that. I mean, I understand so this might be how you all operate, but can you at least be a little understanding that we are
And
human
you're ready
beings
out.
too? You understand when we go on
No,
like
and
that, we not come to church and church never make food alone and never build church. We all were born in sin and we all have sinned
Brother,
before. We sin daily. The Bible says we sin daily and we're supposed to repent daily.
I'm not
So
think
who
about
no
that.
be a whole on the church door like who no one we come in and then on the same
it's
one I go
the
sing come to the door. No confusing. Wait no man, Kevin. Kevin, me never get the niece name. Yeah. You never get the niece name. Samara, my niece, wagwan. Samara, you jealous bad, you know? Are you jealous, so? So
Exactly. As you come in.
When they big up yourself, when you're supposed to connect with me, because you win something on the channel from December, I've been trying to get through to you because you want something on the channel. You need to email me. If you don't email me, you can't collect your winnings. Hey
I
Kevin, there
don't
are a
think
lot
they
of
realize
things
that
I
you're
can't
human being.
understand. Hmm? What they say?
No, I think no, I think
That's
that's
the
special with
You're chipping out.
them.
them. They so we confused.
You're chipping in and out here. I wasn't hearing you. So when they
Yeah.
say a lot of, there are a lot of things I cannot understand, which is written in the book called the Bible. Thank you. The Bible is the most confusing book ever written. Me not say it again. But if you read it with an open mind and read it to understand, you will understand. Just take it in
Understand them, just
pieces.
take what the pastor
Don't
tell
go
them.
and read one entire
You ever
chapter and
notice
say you have
that?
a study because the
Yeah,
first 10 verses might not have
you hear
anything to do
us?
with the next five. So you have to take it apart in pieces. RJ comment now. I reached you now, RJ. Sorry for the delay. I remember
Kevin,
being baptized back in 2018. After a few weeks prior to that, the pastor made it clear to tell me that he won't allow me to be a member of his church if I don't change my lifestyle. Here
Exactly.
we go again. Let me take a sip on that one, yeah. You know, much time they tell me so a Bible then take a lick me and me nearly give me concussion.
No.
RJ, our Bible then take a lick me and my head could have give me a good concussion. When the pastor insists that if you give my life to the Lord, I'm stand up there like the wall of China, I'm stand up strong.
I love
And
Gibraltar.
one of the church start jump around me. And them go on with them ash column, and them whatever I told you about on fire. And so I'm stand up strong like the wall of China and Bible a lick me. Alcohol, what they call it something, olive oil, them a touch me up with and all kind of
Yeah.
something. And you know what I'm saying? Me just end all this excitement and just say, yeah man, me go accept God. Because if I don't do that, it will go on for the whole day. So me just accept
Satan
God.
just walk out.
Oh
Yeah,
my
me just say me
God.
accept God and then just stop. All of the shalom them done.
Everything done.
Everything done. No more shalom and go on because me say me accept God. And by the same day me walk out of church, me go home to my woman. What me I go do? Go sleep on the floor? Me go
On the
sleep on the
floor.
floor, me still go sleep on the bed after me no day of prison.
Exactly.
So I'm like, I don't get it. Okay, so I'm one of the persons who don't believe that being a part of the LGBTQ is a sin.
I don't
Me,
believe so.
Kevin, is not the sin. And this is what the Christians now maybe not understand. Me being who I am is not the sin. Kevin is not the sin if there is a sin. The only sin me a commit if you ask me because me not go before the pastor and get the wedding sin thing, the paper, the wedding certificate. So my only sin would have been maybe fornication. Man over here tell lie, man not thief. I'm giving back to the poor. The Bible say if you give to the poor, may I give back to the poor. May I help a trans initiative. May I do counseling online for free. May I send money go give people who beg me money once me can't afford it. Me not commit no crime by being a trans man. So where's my sin?
But I love to know too.
Looking at the Ten Commandments, the me honor my mother and father. My mother and father can't come tell me not to transition. Me not go honor that. So them not bright do that. So if you say honor your mother and father and everything what them said to me so far, I've been doing it. So where is the sin? Where is the sin? The sex out of marriage, the Bible says take one and call the person your own. Me already take Tasha and give her 2 piece of ring. So if wedding day, me no decide to buy one different band, she have 2 piece
I
of
get
ring.
no more
So
time.
I'm married. I'm already married. With this ring, I
Exactly.
do wed me give her already, and she say yes, and we take it. So because me no get the piece of certificate for say Kevin and Natasha has been married, and this day it soon come.
But the only thing that's blocking it is the whole fact that, or was blocking it, was the fact that society don't accept we.
That are
That's
the
it.
only thing I feel no issue because true you two are still living as females or identifying as female, then society now go really Jamaican society now go
Not
recognize them as a legitimate couple. But a lot of places in the Bible, gender was not mentioned. Gender is just a word and it's a
exactly.
construct, it's just a word, you know. So in the
Exactly.
Bible, when he must say, I made Adam and then he make one helpmate for Adam. He never say I made a
He
wife.
never said, he didn't say it was a
He say I
wife.
made a helpmate or a helpmeet for Adam. Me never see wife till later down in the Bible. People call Eve wife. Who did marry Adam and Eve?
Adam, may I say?
Exactly.
I know we not see no wedding keep. Me
Me not say no wedding too.
know what about
And
the story.
that
I know
has
Adam and Eve not married. So
in order to call somebody your wife. Oh, how is it that that has
then
to
that's
take
why Tasha my wife and Dia your wife and Tate a your wife. Yeah, we not married.
exactly?
Adam never go before no pastor married to Eve.
Them
Mr. Maker.
hypothetically assume it. So
I want somebody come argue with me. The Christian them, they wanna come argue with me. And when Adam and Eve did married, who married them? Who did
The
marry them?
serpent,
So we do
the
not talk
serpent
about
is
man
going
and woman and whatever. And the next scripture where they
married
love
in
talk
a
about
sin.
God never make what? Leviticus, a man that lie with another man should be put to death. Remember, Leviticus again is in the Old Testament. The New Testament came to buy back the laws of the Old Testament because people did not kill people. If one man just walk with his hands so, oh hi, good morning, them kill that because in a for them eyes a fish, he's gay. Because the Bible say a man will lie with the next man for dead, and that's why Jamaica stay so. Because them still a preach about Leviticus 22. Them now read Matthew, where say love your neighbor as yourself. So if him gay, love him like if you're the gay too. Them now do that. Because if
Them
them
do
love your
not do
people, I
that.
go judge them that they are gay.
Yeah,
And that's
probably
why the
them.
New Testament came to buy back some of the laws. Again, them
And
now tell us about the Sodom and Gomorrah part in a Genesis. I think it's Genesis 16 or Genesis 18, when Abraham was talking to the Lord. And him say, on behalf of the people, since you say you're going to destroy the city of Sodom and Gomorrah, what if I can find 50 people to worship God? 50 people who are righteous, are you going to still destroy the city, or will you save the city for the sake of the 50? And he said, for the sake of the 50, I will save them. He went down and he said, for the sake of the 45, I will save them. Abraham bid again. And him, Shay, me not hear her. The people don't ask to Shay, but she not answer me. She soon come out, come get water out of the fridge, then we see her. Him say, for the sake of the city, I will save the 25, the 20 or the 30. Abraham went all the way down to 10. And him say, Lord, what if I can only find 10 people who are righteous? Will you save the city for the sake of the 10? And him said to Abraham, this I will say, and I will say no more. That means that the last thing I said to you, Abraham, now come to me with no bargain again. Negotiation done. Negotiation finish. You come from 50 all the way down to 10. And yes, right there. If you can't find 10 people to worship me, I'm going to save the city. If you can't find 10, I'm going to mash down the city. I'm going to damage it. I'm going to destroy it. That's my understanding. The preacher them now preach that. The only
They're not
part them preach Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed because I be a gay down there. The scripture said the men became lovers of themselves. The scripture
themselves.
never said men, woman, trans, boy, girl, pitney adults. He made one general
Yes,
statement.
yes,
Men
Yeah,
became lovers of themselves.
and it can
Prostitutes
mean
were
other
there.
things.
yeah, because everybody have a different
Everybody have a different
understanding.
understanding of it. Just like how you
Thank
saying
you.
at the beginning, it was
Thank you.
translated through generations and generations. So
Chinese
Them
what if
telephone.
it is
know them
that
want.
it just simply means a man became lovers
Lovers
of
of themselves,
themselves,
like
being
individually.
selfish, being
Them
independent,
themselves,
not
them
care
start
about
worship
nobody
self, them
but
start worship vanity and stop acknowledging that there was a God. That is my interpretation. But the Christian them not do
exactly.
that. Them say men
Them
become
not
lovers
do
of
that.
themselves. So every man down the gay. Every man down
Apparently.
the already gay. All them
Yeah,
ones put that they put there with because all the things they like. Like there's so many things that I tell people. Don't study the Bible because we're mad. When they make
Me too,
a
man.
me
show,
Yes,
say it every
exactly.
single day.
It's true.
Me
And
try
they're
if you
not
not.
study the
to,
Bible, you're mad.
and apart from the
Just
Bible also
read,
say if you try not
read
what
to
about
understand. Anything more about the Bible makes God.
exactly.
But
Him
Anything
me no want me know me not ask him and him not go tell me.
anything me
it's
read,
just
I'm not
like
clear about it. Ask him. It reached to a point when me stop reading my Bible. You know, me depend upon the knowledge me already have. You know why? When me that go to church, I remember the deacon said to me, say, he said the New Testament came back. I remember we go on fasting service one Wednesday, me not forget. And we and him did a arguing in the fasting, and then we went to what they call it something for Wednesday night where them have Bible study. And
Yeah.
I bring it up to him. I said, then, sir, oh, you say the New Testament came to buy back the laws of the Old Testament, but yet you're going to tell me, say, me can't wear pants come to church, or me can't wear pants, none at all. Him said to me, say,
That
a
was
man should
nice.
not wear what belongeth to a woman. Me turn to,
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say to him, who tell us me a woman? A long time, me and church argue about me being, the deacon, him dead now, deacon never. Him said to me, don't ask me about no permission for wearing no pants come at church because a man should not wear anything that belonging to a woman or a woman not wearing belonging to a man. Whatever the scripture they say.
Yeah, the
So me
same
said
thing,
to
right?
him, say, no, the same Bible say, rend your heart and not your garment.
Not
It
your
became
government.
come
another
as you are.
My
discussion
accent.
because a lot of people are saying render your heart and not your garment. The Bible not say render, it's a rend.
Rent.
R-E-N-D. And what the word rend means, rip apart, pour out, break, like bring it before God and confess. So your sin you bring to God, not your clothes. All them days people used to tear up their clothes and say, take the clothes. If the clothes are bother me, why I can't worship you, take it. If I the car hinder me from worship you, take the car. Him say, I know the vanity me want or the heart. Bring your heart to me and say, Lord, if I'm too high, bring me down. Lord, I love you. I accept you. Forgive me my sin. Them now preach them there's something, or maybe true me stop that church, me not hearing.
I don't think it's no.
It's
not being.
The questions are what tonight's topic is about. Gonna make mistake, and to each his own, as you said. And me don't know. People just need to mind them own business. Like me tired of this now. Like let me tell you, when I was going, I remember one day I was going on the road, and a church sister of mine. When I was going to school, I have to wear a skirt. So me never like to wear skirt. Cause me hate that. Me hate skirt.
Me nah
Anything
wear
me
the
have
best
to
of
take
today.
breeze come out of me hate it. Me just don't like it. And me remember I was going to school one day, and in the church, I me hear the woman say, I called to her and she said, "Greetings, sister, whatever." Right?
Ooh.
So one next day, me I go out in my pants. Me I go here. Hello. Like you call me Tay, but they usually call me by my current name. So them give me the. So me say, hold on there. Where sister God? You mean in pants today? Like, that don't make no
Sister, they won't
sense.
left the skirt.
So hold on there. And at the time, and even now, it was a reason as to why I had to wear pants, and not just the fact that I love pants, but it was a reason why I
Hey, the
had to
people
wear
are
pants
asking for you, come say.
and all of that.
The people
And
are asking for you, come here.
even though sometimes one and two people out of the church might know, we don't think
See?
them really understand how
People
it
are asking for
actually
you.
works.
Hi.
Come around
I,
here, son. You don't say you the people that want to see and not me. She
I
said she
wish
not
you
gonna
had
marry me.
I read the comment
I
on
wish you
I,
had that.
Me not
Oh,
reach
your
it. The
church.
people that want to see, want to sure. Leave me, I'm an old man shirt. Me an old man, me can't just like young people. Leave
Then
me
why
alone.
one button up?
I'm my
Yeah,
swag.
oh man, you see your head and
That's
your
why
face.
we just go to call Schaefer. I just to call Schaefer, don't touch me.
Hi. Oh,
Them
me
can't
have
see
a
you.
tired. See, me head up there, so me head there, so they can't see me.
Them
perfectly
can't see
fine.
you.
Me piece ahead. See, me piece ahead.
Not the people them see you here now.
No, catch good. Me have to come in here, but they're too busy for life.
Wendy, why you call Shay? Wendy, why you call Shay? I didn't
I
even
want
talk to you, call Shay.
Wendy call out she.
That's the time for what?
I'm using
Facebook?
both. This is Facebook and that is YouTube.
This is Facebook, that is YouTube.
I'm just reading from the computer.
I
Can you
thought this
speak up?
was YouTube and that was Facebook.
Stop stressing me out. Now you figure out which is which. Say hi and
Facebook
go
and
on.
YouTube, but not the YouTube and Facebook.
So say hi to the people and go on, please.
Move.
Move.
Tashi is awake and Tasha asleep.
I don't know. Go check on them. Cause me tell Tasha to stay the baby and Tasha asleep and the baby watch TV. Tasha well still to watch TV and Tasha asleep. Tasha asleep. So
Baby,
yes,
watch herself.
them have to say shake. If they don't say shake, them are gonna kill me. So yes, shake come. People remember to like up the live. I'm gonna be here a couple more minutes. Please stay tuned for those who can stay tuned. Share the live, share the live. We're live on YouTube, Facebook people. We're live on YouTube. We're having Sit Taye&Dee from Taye&Dee's reality series. They are YouTubers too, LGBTQ couple. We're on the topic, does God make mistakes? Are LGBTQ people God's mistake? What's your view? Share your view. You can say it on Facebook and I'll read it to my YouTube people. Or you can come over YouTube and be a part of the live discussion where you can meet my famous couple, Taye&Dee. All right. So yes, Taye&Dee.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Let me make a mistake. Let me just read the RJ say before we run. I asked the pastor man, what does he mean by that? He made it clear that he won't allow me to look after the church sister them in his church. You know, hear them? So if that like RJ, them feel like we are gallus, or them feel like all of we are gallus, and all of us when we go to church, all we want are the church sister. Other people don't want we among their cousins and their nieces and their daughters because I want to say because them just feel so we are gonna look off everybody. It's like every woman come near we want them. We are what? That's a rambo. That's a rambo to every woman that come near we want them. We can't see some people and just pass them
You
too.
don't have standards and you don't have
No,
preferences.
RJ, his problem is that if he accepts you in the church, other people might think it's okay to be living their truth like us. Because one of my family members tell me, say, me out there advocating is contrary to what my other siblings are preaching, because they are pastors and they're preaching that our life is a sin and this, that, and blah, blah, blah.
That's not
But
this.
then I'm over here advocating and making people feel like it's okay to be like me. Like, when I go to school and the teacher tell us the 1 plus 1, you will not believe. Even if 1 plus 1 are 11, we don't believe the 1 plus 1 equal 2 until you can understand otherwise. And that is what I say. I live the life that society wanted me to live until I learn otherwise. I know I am living otherwise. So a lot of people in Jamaica, they live within a certain scope.
Yeah.
And when they get to Canada and the United States and other international or Caribbean countries, them stop live like Jamaicans because they're not in Jamaica anymore.
Exactly.
So me understand the one them in Jamaica might now go live how them want to live because they're still living in Jamaica. But while you're there, respect the people them, make them own choices. God give us choices and opinions, so make we use them. If God never have choice, He wouldn't give it. That's just my
Exactly, we would be so dumb right now, to be honest.
Because everybody would all live the same
Doing
kind
the
of
same
life, doing
thing,
the same
like
thing.
so.
Nobody not special, nobody not different.
Exactly.
Boring.
Place would
Like,
be boring, so they need to just
them. I think that a lot of people who oppose against us is because they're not comfortable about themselves.
themselves.
exactly.
They're not living their truth. A lot of them are living a life of lie.
Of course.
Nobody can live my life for me. Me have to live it for myself, so them can go on. So God no make mistakes, and I believe that, I know that, like me say, when a child is born, and if the child have a foot and the foot sets, like if a person, some people don't them born deformed, other people say they're born with a disability. A lot of persons who are born with a disability, they go to the doctors and the hospitals, and some of the disabilities can be corrected, some by taking medications and some by surgeries. So it should not be an issue when a trans person decides to do the surgeries and transition. People should not be judging them and make it seem like them a blaspheme. Look on the sister them out there do them breast and them body. And a surgery them do. The one them where do them breast and them body. God make a mistake and get them flat back.
Exactly.
I can hear everything that you're doing. Please tone down. When them go do them body and them breast, God make mistake when he give them small breasts.
Then BBF.
The people them them get bleach out them face and them hand and them body because them want to look brown and them want to look cool like a cartel say cool like
So what's the difference now?
so them a sin. No, so if bleachers not sin, and if the people them who do them body and them breast not sin, and then now blaspheme and God never make no mistake, then why transgenders are get it so hard? Why when two women are walk on the street and a whole and them a look on them, so me not get it.
Names what they call you and
Okay,
all of
you
that.
realize Netflix, every series coming out on Netflix since 2019 has a gay character.
Yes.
Every series on Netflix now have a gay character. Me one woman a post on the cleaner, and she say she stop watch such and such a movie now because them a put gays in it. One next one say even the cartoons. One next one even cartoon have gay character now. So she got to with her on TV. Then she make it in the house and watch she.
Exactly.
Tubes that stick up in the ear and you draw two circle pan and make the fitness down and watch that.
Exactly.
Because if you don't teach them these things, they're going to see it on the street. Yeah. And I would rather if you teach them about these things from inside your house rather than them going out there and learning from somebody else. And this is where society breaks down because parents are not loving their kids like they should. Oh. Exactly. And then the children go out there and look for love in the wrong places. A lot of these young girls who are being raped by pastors and people of society is because they are looking for the love that they lack in their parents. They're looking for fatherly love and motherly love, and then them turn to the pastors for love, and them turn to the teachers for love, and these people groom them and then molest them. They nurture you from your growing up and make you feel special. And that is the special attention that you wanted from your parents that you never got. And then when you turn to these people and they abuse you, it's too late for you to recognize because you see them as role model and then the way they make it seem you're special. Imagine you go to church and pastor man love you off and tell us you're sexy and you look better than the rest of the church. So you know that good feel? You know that feel good feel?
It's gonna boost your ego.
And if your head go dry and pastor man tell us say, yo, you have a nice shape, you know, Sister Kevin, or Sister Carlene, or Sister Dee. Sister Carlene, your shape nice, you know. You know, so Sister Doreen, your shape good like you. Yo, When you walk past
Very
me,
good wife.
you give me a vibe. I love how you put yourself together. All if your eye them dry and your head dry, and the pastor tell you that you're gonna feel good
You're gonna
because
feel
the people them at home now tell you them something there. Your mother and father now tell you you look nice. Your sister and brother now tell you look nice. Them a tell you your eye big.
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah,
When you're grow up in the community and if there's something different about you in your peers, for example, you use left hand. Every little picnic in the community, left hand uppy, left hand uppy. That's what they call you.
Because you're not like them.
Exactly.
You're not like them. Your eye big, they tell every day your eye big. You climb tree, they say your eye big. You turn up down a ground, they say your eye big. Your foot big. This is how they speak to you as a child. Not everybody knows how to differentiate it. Some people grow up feeling that they're feeling left out. A lot of people grow up with low self-esteem.
And
You
that's
do
why
your exam, you come home and you get 50 out of 100. Your mother tell you dunks, so you're not going nowhere, you're not going to make nothing out of life. You ram too much. I be a ramp, you ramp, that's why you're done. So as a parent, say to the child, you know, if you spend more time on your homework, your grades would be better. How hard is that for you to say? Manifest good things among your kids, but you tell little Pitney saying dunks and he not go nowhere. You can imagine when she reached 15 and one little man tell her, say, you know, say you're bright girl, you know, and you can do something good out of life. That the man they score goal in a fear art, you know. All if him never mean are known good, you know, because these are the things that people want to hear.
When
So
they
if
go out there and get
the way they are to be loved, then what you think about society are gonna do it for them, or them gonna do it themselves, or them are gonna turn to suicide.
right. Or that's where mental health for some people is really botched up. They don't have anybody to talk to. Them decide say like this is the only way to go because people, society, everybody are turned against them and all of them something there.
Yeah, the fear that comes with it as
RJ,
well.
behind closed door, a lot of them life miserable, a lot of them life sad. That's why they come to church and preach till they sweat, because they not sweat in their bedroom.
Exactly. What if I
They
say
come to church and then preach and jump over church bench and come back because then wife now make them sweat in bedroom. I want to talk about things.
bust up a
For them pastor man, they want to see and do some things out there. Then wife now give them the things them at home, so then come out the road, come expert. Can I talk to somebody?
It's true.
Can I talk to somebody?
Hello, somebody. The wife them now do the things them, they now clean the rifle and all them something, but that's for another topic. That not my business. If you have a rifle, I'm not clean them, the man them out there with to clean, you know. Some game man them I get them promotion now because the wife them not clean the rifle, so the game man them just clean it for them proper.
Kevin.
That's why them not like, you know. That's why them not like to understand. Maybe we'll be another topic.
The other day I was in Spanish Town and walking, and the man said to call to me, you know. He called to me and then him called to Taye and tell her say he might go take one woman from her.
Hear them. How him so bright? Him feel they have the skill to take your front, eh?
Like, I know, right?
And man, them two lesbian, me go take for your girl. Me go take for your girl. If your girl tell us she want take away.
Exactly. Like,
you go take it up. Them bright?
No, because we were brought up to think that men were or are the staff of life, as somebody
the staff of life. Okay.
That's what I was told.
Yeah,
yes,
staff.
and
The
then
staff of life,
they have a thing to say like one F,
people them.
like them that say one F from a man and the woman turn whatever back
As
to.
RJ said, the church people them or the heterosexual people see us as a big threat, which me not even know why them see as a threat, because me couldn't tell the last time we fight. Me couldn't tell the last time we fight.
Just being ourselves.
The only reason why I would think that we're a threat to them is because we're more romantic in bed. I beg to say we're more romantic in bed because we do the things them for make sure so we partner satisfied. A man would just come and just bam 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 and dig for the goal and him get the goal and everything is done. We are gonna spend time and make sure so we are connect properly, because we're not just connecting with our bodies, we're connecting with our mind and brain and heart. A whole heap of chemistry I go with it.
Physics.
Some people like the bam bam bam, you know, to each his own, because everything is life. But you have somebody who just keep digging every day. I just beer dig like them. I look for something when I did it.
Exactly.
Tina, one thing I know for sure that God give us freedom of choice. Exactly. All right, big up the Facebook people. I'm Judy Taylor over Facebook, Vanessa Bunting, Alisa Foster, Tristan Brown, Lee P, Wagwan, Bovia McLean, big up yourself. All right, so let me read some of the comments. Judith is saying God does not make mistakes. Who don't like it too bad for them? Exactly. Somebody said her kids can watch the four walls them and turn the house color. The kid when I want to watch the TV because gay people the funny go watch the four wall them. Renee Brown, big up yourself. Name the sound familiar. Kevin Lowe, Wagwan, big up yourself. Judy said the truth. I went through so much with my parents, and it's too a transgender person to teaching me to active and love myself, teaching me to accept and love myself. A transgender person help her to go through her parental issues because she's gone through a lot with her parents. And after meeting a transgender person, that person help her to love herself. Suzette Richie Bernard is watching, big up herself. So the topic today: does God make mistakes? Are LGBTQ people a part of God's mistake? I don't feel like no mistakes, so I can't go over this. So with that,
I don't make a
with that,
mistake.
like I said, what was hidden from the wise and prudent, now revealed to the babe and suckling. Transgender never mentioned in the Bible, but we are here now, and we are a part of the revelation. And God's mission must go through. God's mission have to go through. Like me tell people, so the miracles them have to go through, and stuff have to happen in order for God carry out him work. Don't hate the messenger, take the message.
The
I
message.
could be one of the messengers, but people afraid to take the message because it's coming from
Who
me.
is
With
from who? Yeah, who is coming from?
yes, it a come from me with a trans, so people don't want to take the message. Well,
It
me
could be from
transitioning
God.
could be a message to my family. I have 3 brothers who are pastors. Me transitioning could be a message to my family. Are they looking for the message? I don't know and I don't care. Me no need to decode that. My job done. Me transition already. People don't see the struggle, they only see the result. And a lot of persons who would have known me from I was growing up, them feel like, oh, I didn't know that. I never see that in her. I never see her as a man. So why is she saying this? Now, one of the things I want to touch quickly before we end, because we have about 24 minutes or so to go. And what I'm saying, people, they don't see what you've been through. They only see a result. This is the result. And what I try to tell people, I did not transition because I was raped several times or 7 times, because it was more than 7. I just put a number to it for the ones that hurt or affected me the most, right? Because having persons in your circle who continuously have sex with you without your consent, that is repeated rape. After a time, you just can't bother if you keep check, so you just get a number and stop. Just like somebody that say, what's your body count? And if you have been through 30 people, you're not going to say 31, 39, or about 50.
I got put it
You're
to
going to say
5.
approximately 30. You're going to round it off. Mathematics feature that. You round it off to the nearest figure. So me just stop at 7. What I'm trying to say is that people would say I lied when I told the gleaner that from somewhere between the ages 3 and 6, I knew something was different about me, or I knew that I wasn't a girl. I'm going to ask the people on the live right now. Guys on YouTube, remember to give the live stream a thumbs up. Anybody on the live now, answer me this. What age did you know your gender? All of you on the Facebook and all of you on YouTube, you want to participate. Tell me what age did you know you were a girl or a boy? Since transgender will never exist 20 and 50 and 30 years ago. What age did you know you were a girl or a boy? Everybody can tell you it's under 6. In kindergarten, from your 1 year old, your parents are dressing in a pink if you're a girl. From your born, when them a shop for baby clothes, them buy pure pink if them know say a girl. And if them know say a boy, them buy pure blue. So no long time, them a tell us say you're a boy and you're a girl. When you give a primary school book, I tell you, I am a girl, my name is Pam, my name is Roy, and them. So what them tell me, so me never did know from me 6, say me different. I just went through the norms. Because you couldn't tell somebody as your 6-year-old say, me not feel like girl, me a boy. They're not gonna believe you. You can do that now in the 2021. Not 25 and 30 years ago. I'm 39 to be 40 in 2 months. 20 years ago, I couldn't look for my appearance and say me feel like a girl or me feel like a boy or me want transition or me want cut off my breast. They would have plead the blood against me and maybe clot me some Bible.
Trust me.
People put you out of your house, even now in Jamaica. Parents are putting out their children because they come out as a part of the LGBTQ. Them are put them pitting out of the house. You can imagine maybe me that get a drive-by Maybe if me dey talk too early, some stranger or some neighbor would have give me a drive by. So I had to do what I had to do until I get to where I am able to take care
I'm
of me. You know
able
what I
to
mean?
Exactly. And that a lot of persons don't understand. Because as you say, we can't tell when ask me no say I really, as you say, a female. People always tell me my parents didn't grow me like a girl. And from a very tender age, I've always
boy.
liked what guys did. I always like how them dress. I always like to do things they do. And I mean, my parents weren't blind. Like, they call me tomboy, which brought me grow.
That's what Jamaicans say. From this, you look very masculine represented.
Yeah.
Them say you're a tomboy. That's why a lot
Yeah.
of them wouldn't understand that I was a trans all this time because they just
So,
think that I was a girl who loved girls and I just like a man.
exactly, but that wasn't the case. So, I mean, I don't know. Them just ignorant to not changing what they think. And me just think them need to stop it. Like, a 2021 now, all of them something they should have done out with. And I mean, the other day when they saw the sign and I was supposed to go on the road the same day, because I decided I didn't tell her, but I decided to take her out, and she never know. So me asking her a question basically kind of blow my cover of saying,
Mhm.
all right then, oh you plan for come on the road today, which part me I go and I'll them something there, and then if I don't tell her, then she gonna be like, okay, somebody else I go see, even though that would wanna be probably like the last thing to your mind.
Right, but the sign that she's referring to
But the
is
sign is what actually drove me to have other thoughts, so to speak, because me I want go about my business.
I,
And God forbid me no know who they behind me and watch me or who are sit down and guessing me a
And
girl and me a boy.
what
Because
was the
they do it
sign
all the
saying?
time.
the sign says it was a young lady carrying a piece of cardboard, no to LGBTQ.
LGBTQ.
So this woman down in Jamaica, I go walk around with a piece of cardboard saying no to
And it was so
LGBTQ.
early in the morning because I was going to work. I
One
think I
hour
was,
just stop and look her.
It
One hour just stop and
was
look
was
her.
me.
she, Lord.
I was just going and
You
I
don't
just
walk over there and ask her what LGBTQ people do you, why you are gonna say no to that? What
when I
them do
saw
you?
it, when I saw it, I felt some type of way because I'm wondering if the other persons in the
In the bus
No,
actually.
one lesbian hurt her.
it looks like
One
that's what
lesbian
I'm
lover
thinking.
gave
I'm
her
like,
to
what
somebody
is
else
so
in
early in the morning? So early in
her
the
head
morning because
matter.
it was like 7:45 thereabout.
But it was a weekend anyway.
It's a
So what the
Saturday
hell you
morning.
get
That
about the
this
hair
was
better
yesterday.
go?
This was like yesterday. She
That was
had the
like 2 days ago, yesterday.
yesterday.
Hmm?
She had the sign
Big
of the
old
sun,
2021 and you walk around with a sign say no to LGBTQ.
and it was
I
so
tell you
early
what
in the
kind of reason that
morning.
you get.
I mean, I wonder why she come out her bed so early just to walk with one sign.
Listen,
Seriously,
God.
she never get no sleep and she never get no sort out.
she
So she
was
do
um um
Something go wrong. You don't know which
something.
one.
RJ is asking where was the lady? She was on where Crown
Hotel is
Hotel
on
is
Malines
on
Road.
Malines Road. She was on
Mhm.
that stretch before you get to the church. Right there she was with the sign.
TBC, I think
Yeah.
TBC. What do you call it?
TBC.
Yeah.
But look at as somebody on Facebook comment and say transgenders were about long time, but people never realized something that came back to me. You remember all them days people never did interested to find out the gender of them baby. They were
Them is
never
them a
them
name.
never care about ultrasound and them something. Them used to
Exactly.
say whatever pit they may have, me I go love the child just the same. And they would
Exactly.
buy gender neutral colors. They would have buy yellow and red instead of buying
Green.
pink and
And
blue.
green.
In a long time, we not tell we so we can be who we want to be. We
Anybody
never
go want me?
it. We never realize what them did I do. The parents have never realized what them did when they buy gender neutral clothes. Then a long time them are gender neutral women.
Long time.
Exactly.
But
So
but
this is Facebook I go already. Honestly, I feel like I am somewhat like somewhat that like men and women. So apparently this person is saying she likes both, but I do not want to put a title on it. But some people has to put title on it. I am trying to enjoy life. Exactly. You don't need a title.
You
There are
don't need
people who are
exactly.
exactly.
there are
You
people who
just
are
need to know
transgender. There are
who you're
people who
with.
are just people. If
Mm-hmm.
the Guinness same a Guinness, the dragon same a dragon, but there are other people that mix fruit punch. Some people mix fruit punch with rum. Some people put
Exactly.
Hennessy. Some
Some
people put
people use it
Bacardi.
on
You
the
put anything you want, put in there, and it's still named fruit punch.
it's true.
So the whole of we are human beings, whether you're a man, woman, a transgender, you're just a personal. If you want to be a pig and call yourself a human being, you are a human being. Because guess what? The whole of we are occupy the space on the earth. Live and let live.
Yeah, man.
So
And just love the person that you're with. Just love who you're with. You understand?
Once it is that you're getting the same satisfaction you're giving, then
And your mind, you know in yourself that this person makes you feel this way. This person like does all these things. There's who are you to tell me that I shouldn't feel or I don't feel the way that I do?
like they want to be judged, they want to be judge and jury and doctor and everything that they
Execution
do.
everything
and
and
It
everything
make
they
everything.
no
want
sense.
me.
It don't make no sense. Just live and let live. So somebody on Facebook is saying, how do I treat the situation? Feeling like I love men and I love women. Society would put a caption on that and say that you're either pansexual or bisexual.
Or bisexual.
Bisexual means you love any gender. Pansexual means you
Anything
love
you
the
want,
person,
baby.
the spirit, their vibe, not their body part or what body or mind frame they're in. You love the person for the person. So I tell LGBTQ people, you don't have to come out. There was a time when people have to post, I'm coming out, or I'm coming out, for I want the world to know. You don't have to do that anymore. When you come out nowadays, it's like you're putting more attention on you. If people see on them, assume this is who you are, make them assume you don't have to justify anything. I only did the interview with the Gleaner to bring awareness, not to justify or seek validation. No, me pass that's all. My 40-year old in less than 2 months. Me no need to look for acceptance anymore because me don't live my life. Me push my one door and take care of my family and pay my own bills. So you don't have to come out and don't pressure yourself to come out. You want to be with men, you want to be with women, you want to be with trans, whoever you want to be with. If you just want to be with yourself, it's your life. Don't put too much pressure on coming out because coming out is not the issue. Loving yourself is the issue. Love you for you, accept you for you. And when you're comfortable enough and you want to date whoever
Then
you
you
want to
do
date, then
whatever
that's on
you
you. Your bedroom is about you and the person or persons who come in the bedroom. So you're the first to know about my choice. I am comfortable with being open and honest with you, my friend. And I am glad that you see me as the type of person that you can talk to about these things, and I'm okay with that. And that's one of the thing about being an advocate. You have to be very transparent. You have to be in good standing where people can trust you to talk to you about things. Whatever you say to me stays with me. But remember, this is on Facebook. That is why I don't read your name. I just read the comments. So in case anybody go back and they watch the video and they see your comment, I might have to put your comment on what you call it, hide, so that nobody else will come back, come see it and judge you. I do cope with accepting myself, being interested in both men and women without being judged. So you're there, Canada. You don't have to worry about that. You're not in Jamaica. Jamaica people can't stress you. Guys on the live, remember to give the live the thumbs up. Remember to go over to Taye&Dee's reality series. Here is the name of their channel. So you can go over there and support them. Write down the name. When the video done, you can go over there, go do the do and represent and make them know it's a journey with Kevin. Send on over there, right? You're not reading my comment. Tina, did I miss you? You sure I'm not read it yet? I'm sure I'm read it already. All right, let me see what did I miss down here. You're not reading my comment. RJ. Yes, RJ, no pay the people in the mind. Pastor semi stubborn. Make him stay about you stubborn. Come as you are. And that them sing every day. Come just as you are. So him can say about you stubborn. And if you pray the demons them out of themselves. Take the beam out of them eyes before them take you out of fear. One pastor man tell me say, he might try to get rid of the lesbian out of me, that's why he rape me. So I wonder if I got to rape the lesbian out of me. I told him I didn't see myself doing anything wrong and he's not gonna stop me from worshiping God. Exactly. Because remember, the hypocrites them go to church, and every pastor save, None of them just go to church because it's their job. I'm an advocate, that's my job. You're a teacher, that's your job. I'm not a pastor's out there, and being a pastor is their job. They get a monthly salary. They went to college and studied to become a pastor, so a lot of them not even live the life.
Trust me, they only taught the word with them now.
Remember, the work for them I do, I know that I bring them to heaven, the life for them live.
Exactly.
The life for you live, I go bring you to heaven. So Kalisha, just go and big up yourself. And this is what calls I say now. The Christian them over here tonight, they now come because they set up because some of them they on my Facebook and they now come in. Them just a watch because them ready for chat when them done, and then go them bed and pray for me. But just make sure so not pray good prayer coming on a bad prayer for one because God, I believe that it's bad prayer. So if we not go pray and pray bad prayer for me, God might do no so no can go on there.
Exactly.
God is about love. So me don't know how church people are pray for me burn up and all them something there. Me see one man comment on it.
And the heart, that for sure said they don't have no love and
They
they
not
have
no
no
good
heart.
at them now go heaven because them just sin by telling me say me I go burn up.
Exactly.
One man tell me say me if you dead. And me I say you don't have no kids because if you don't have kids you could never pray for somebody's picnic or dead.
They're heartless, man, and they're
Yeah, the hearts of men have gone wax cold. The Bible talk about it. So when them a preach about them Sodom and Gomorrah, tell them to go get them facts straight and read the rest of it and talk about all of the Bible say about Sodom and Gomorrah. The city never destroyed because of be gays done the harlot, they done the prostitute done the criminal done the.
but somebody
Them
mentioned
didn't have a gun down there. Maybe gun the down there too and we don't know.
All that
somebody
murder people by using stone or then stone people to death, right?
right.
So stoning somebody to death, you still commit murder, you still kill somebody, one crime happen. But them nasty that.
Not in their eyes.
The lesbian and the gays them. Well, me a trans, so me never a part of Sodom and Gomorrah. Me never a part of Sodom and Gomorrah. Transgenders are not exempted from Sodom and Gomorrah.
I heard somebody said the Lord God Jesus was down here walking with thieves and murderers and rapists and all that.
Repeat that one there?
I heard somebody say the other day that Jesus was down here walking with the thieves and the murderers. And
because he say we have to go into the byways and the edges and preach the gospel. So if people now come to church, you bring church to them. They may pass nowadays now go down, they go walk with you. They now come here and come to you.
They don't want to be seen or be associated with you.
No, they don't want to be associated with LGBTQ people. And when we go to church, they practically disrespect the so them now bring the church to you, and when we go to church, them practically lock you up. This is the church now. And the man said to me, say, welcome my brother, please come again. And the deacon juke him nice side. I say, I want girl, I want girl. Yes, the deacon is showing up.
Oh, she knows.
I style the deacon style, me man. She box him down, man, but you know, can't bother. Me not go to church for war. Me just go me yard and
so go listen to the word of God.
A lot of things in the Bible, people misinterpret and people twist the word of God to suit themselves. Yep.
Whatever they want.
I agree with you. All right, wrapping up, getting there. I am a Christian, but I accept and love everyone equally despite my choices. All right, so Mr. Next comment. I'm afraid because I'm a Pentecostal and I love church. So there's a church sister on my platform on Facebook called
Welcome, sister.
So she say, I am afraid to come out because I'm a Pentecostal and I love church and they
Kevin
all
done the live. Kevin in the live.
So she's afraid to live her truth because she's a Pentecostal and she know them are going to judge her and stuff.
A father God
Kevin end the live right now.
Them. If you don't feel comfortable, sister, get out.
End the live.
Father God alone are your judge.
Drop the mic, Kevin.
Shady people have to pick you up. May I tell you? She is a different type of somebody. She just stress me out in the best way. God don't make mistake. Church people need to wise up and stop judge. Them I make mistake when them are judge way.
Exactly. The Bible says TB.
I finally reach to no comments. So me I go on. 20 minutes later, I just reach for no comments. All right. Let me see what I go on. The people them have a bag of things to say. The church people them and them now live no better life. But me not argue the church people because if somebody come say, Kevin, you always award the church people them. Me not award nobody. Me speak my truth. And them come talk things about me go dead and me go hell and them something there. And them not realize them
pass them right at the gate.
That's why we must try to know God for yourself. Yes, I say it all the while. Know God for yourself. Have a relationship with God. Christina Stewart on YouTube, big up yourself. We don't need to know God for yourself because the church people them and the pastor them preach what benefits them and what them can't forget to save. Remember, their job is to be fishers of men, not trans and non-binary. They're fishers of men, so all of the women them who don't want to go to church don't have to go. Since we are going to take it literal then now, if you are going to be fishers of men, then you don't need to be trans men and women fishers. And that's what I'm saying, they're biased. Because a lot of times in the Bible, they mention just about men. A lot of times, I'm going to make you fishers of men. They never say women, boys, and trans men. Men became lovers of themselves. I wonder why so much problem in life start with men. Menopause, mental health, menstruation.
Mental
A whole
health.
heap of problems start with men, And from Bible days, I be a man, men.
Yeah.
No, sir. That's I don't want me them.
So,
That's
shady
another
people in
story.
life.
And they
From
have a
the
thing
days
to
I
do.
used to play Mama and Papa. What did I mean? The tweet is say, that's why we all know to give us understanding. Somebody say, friend them and play Mama and Papa. Yes, a long time we are doing things them and people not really
RJ
see
that
and
play
know them realize.
Mama and Papa, and he was always the father.
Yeah, mother is the daddy. Well, me never really been a daddy, no mommy. Me just the daddy
Somebody,
like
somebody on YouTube I taught the things. The only mistake God made was when he put my grand uncle in the position to rape me. When I got raped and my mom's reaction had me overthinking things. Let me felt guilty of what happened to me. Pause for a moment. So if God, so who made the man them rape we then? Since God no make no mistake, why was I raped 7 times and counting? The sister will just comment on the YouTube, why was she raped? After we don't consider them the mistake, we just consider it a part of life. You go down the road and you buck your toe and you drop, it's a part of life.
part of
What
life.
you do after you buck your toe and fall is up to you. You understand? Because one man rape me no mean say me go run and rape everybody when me see. I'm breaking the cycle.
Yeah.
Because I was molested by a family member, no means me I go molest my kids and the family members in my care. I'm breaking the cycle. I'm gonna be a better person because my daddy was an asshole just saying, no means me I go come be an asshole too. I'm breaking the cycle. I'm gonna be a better man. And that is what my channel is about, helping people to be the better version of themselves. So my sister, be encouraged. The person who raped you, you did nothing wrong. Forgive that person and move on because God is a forgiving God. And if God forgive that person and you're still holding the grudge, you're holding on to your own blessing. The first sign of healing is to forgive. Forgive the person who hurt you and don't blame yourself for what happened to you. When things happen to you sometimes it's just for a learning lesson. Take your blessing. Move on and be a better person. Break the cycle. Talk to your children and tell them, say, when this happened to them, this is how they go about it. Educate your kids so they don't fall to the same things.
All the same thing.
You understand? A positive things we are preach over here. So when people think to me over here chastise church people, no, me over here encourage people who are hurt by the church. And the church people them.
That's two different things.
So Kevin, thank you for always speaking your truth. You have helped me enormously. I appreciate you and your counseling enormously. Thank you so much for accessing my service and thank you for the testimony. And just go and live your truths, love yourself, put yourself first. After that, I was called some awful name, how me did want it. That is what a lot of people do all the time, my friend. They blame the victims. A girl was raped and they tell her shorts was too short, a fear fault. So where was the parent when she went to purchase that short shorts? Where was the parent when they let her out of the house in that short
In
short?
that way.
And where was God when that man did stand up on him for rape you? Where was the miraculous God for chop off the man dick or make you don't get an erection? None of these things have to happen. It's sad to say, but if God never want me to drink that Guinness here right now, I would not be drinking it or the dragon. A lot of things have to happen for God's mission and in miracle and to come true. So the rape where you go through, just count it a learning lesson and make a better experience out of it. Don't fall to the same negatives of society. Protect your children that they don't have to go through. Talk your truth, tell your story so that people can see and know and learn the signs. All right. I have 2 minutes to go. Mr. We can catch up on all of the comments on YouTube. Where was the lady with her sign? Somebody want what the lady did with her sign? Somewhere town? Half a tree?
Yeah. On Mullines Road.
Oh, we did reach this before actually reach the comment now.
Cows, connect with me after I'm done with the live. Connect with me on Facebook. Maybe I'm gonna take some time out and talk to you. You seem like you're going through a lot. Message me on Facebook. I can give you some time, some counseling, free of cost. Just message me after. She must have hungry. The woman must have hungry. That's why she upside about no LGBTQ. Track your 100 here.
Somebody hurt. She got hurt, man.
This is the problem, I when I go to church, I stop pay tithes and offering, because them not like LGBTQ people. They don't accept us. They don't tolerate us. But when you go to church and pay your tithes and take it, give me back my money. When me
Exactly.
walk up to the altar to drop my tithes that the offering plate, draw your plate and put it over the so. Don't take my money.
We were watching something the other day too, with I don't remember the name of the guy, but it's like him go out in the street and him car open the back of him van and just
Yes,
start
I posted it on my WhatsApp and my Facebook.
yeah,
He's a gay man and he was giving away KFC and money. And the
And
man
then
them
take it,
swarm him have to run them car and dash for the money. Them
almost
ready
run
to
him
hit him.
over.
Them
It's
the
crazy.
one woman go for the KFC 3 times she a collect. And me not get none of it and she a put money on her bosom. But he's gay.
everywhere. I'm like,
But you know,
what?
like the gay, but you
Only
want to
convenient. That's what I'm saying. It's
don't
only
take my money. When
convenient.
me come at church, I may drop me offering. Don't take it. Have one different plate for LGBTQ people then. LGBTQ people on offering plate over here. So straight people on offering plate over here. So yeah. Then if we
Mhm.
not treat you like we are that different, then why we money I mix with food no?
Yeah.
Exactly, and everything else.
Why you
It's
eat
just like
food?
certain places when they had the black and white racist people going on in the
The
earlier
same
years
thing
when
come
white
here.
people, black people can't go in a certain restaurant, and if
Yeah.
them go in there, them have to go to certain side and use certain washroom. But the whole of we use the same money, the whole of we bleed the same blood, the whole of we
Mhm.
eat the same food. So we have a lot of segregation therefore. All right, so I'm almost done with the comments. Mr. RJ say, J remember guys, RJ RJ and J's TV, they are YouTubers,
Yeah, man. JJ,
T&D
big up yourself.
YouTubers.
Big
Let's
up
go over and
RJ,
go
big
to
up
a bit.
Tony, Tiana.
Tony and Tiana are YouTubers.
Peaky Sweets, she just like
Anybody
she
who's still there and you're a YouTuber, just comment down below. Some of the studio advertise part now. Come here, wrap up. If you're still here and you're a YouTuber, just comment down there, so I can tell the people them say you're here. I can't advertise who gone already because I don't remember all who were here. So let me just check in upon the RJ final comments. Let me see.
Mhm. Him said the other day he was doing a live and about 5 person said all along they thought I was a boy. I just moved my head to the left and
And
display
display
my
my
pride
pride
flag.
flag.
Exactly. Exactly, because they thought that you were a boy and know that them to say you still have little something where identify you as a female, even
As a
though you might
female.
not identify like that, then them have to make it known say I thought, yeah. I saw them still just show your pride flag, you're proud.
Yeah, me
And
need.
I commend you for being transparent. Bring awareness to the community. Make them know say we are gays, we're lesbians, we're bi, we're trans, but we still live life and we still be good to society. You're a teacher. And enough straight people out there don't want to go look at work.
It's true.
Exactly.
Enough Christian out there wait for a miracle for job from heaven.
Not true. And go
And we out
past.
here work 3 and 4 jobs and them see man a beg with money, but they don't like we and they don't like with sexuality and they
Yeah,
don't
and I
like
go
the
for
life
bus.
like we
Go
live.
for
So
bus. I come about sow seed with their lion
exactly.
stuff.
Yeah, so
Sow
seed I
right
want so
seed.
something.
Now you gotta
Yeah.
go and go sow seed if more I sow
So
seed.
people,
You wanna
people
see?
on Facebook, I thank you for being a part of the
Isn't
live.
this on Facebook?
This was a wonderful live. Thank you for being a part of the communication, the conversation. I go live every other week. I think I might stick it to once a month, but you'll see the notification. Follow me on my page so you can know when I'm going live because I don't want to set a specific time and day and then I can't carry out my commitment. So I rather just give you like 2 to 3 days notice when I'm gonna go live. I used to
I
do it every
say,
other week,
yeah, you
but I'm
should do
trying to
it like
just
right
do it
now.
once a month and just have it steady. That way it's less stressful for me, but I will let you know as we go along. Thank you for being a part of the channel. Thank you for being a part of my Facebook Live, my YouTube channel, Journey with Kevin. You want to learn more about transgenders. You want to learn more how to cope with life issues. I am a registered social worker. I do basic counseling on my channel and on my business page. You can follow me on my business page, Facebook, Kevin Conscious Davis. You can DM me and you'll see the services that I offer. You can check my YouTube channel in my bio. You can see who I am, learn some more about me. You can also watch my videos for motivational talks, counseling, pranks, challenges. I'm family oriented. I'm a transgender FTM. I live with my fiance and my 2 daughters. So we are being very open-minded and we're open with our relationship. I'm not in the closet. So you want to learn, you learn. If you don't want to learn, then it's up to you. I'm not here to force anybody to accept me. I'm here to educate you as to who I am. You don't have to love me, you don't have to accept me, but I pray and I hope that you respect me. Respect LGBTQ people. We are human beings just like you, and we're tired of feeling like an outcast. We're tired of you guys bullying us to
Like we're
make us feel like
invisible.
we're less of a person. Christians, you're watching the videos. I see you. Facebook tells me when you're on the live, but you will not comment. I get it. But while you're here, take your message. When you see us, show us love just like you want to be loved. God says, love your neighbor as yourself. Love your neighbors if they were straight like you. If they're gay, love them for being gay. Love them for being who they are. We breathe the same air. We bleed the same blood. We cry the same tear. Show us love. Taye&Dee, I thank you for being a part of this wonderful discussion. I had fun. It was
Anytime.
entertaining. The people come out in the comment section. My YouTube followers, I thank you for being a part of this journey. You all been riding with me for a very long while before monetization, after monetization. Yes, I'm gonna dress like the young people and with the swagger and so, but me still have a message. Don't judge the messenger. Don't look how me look in me wrong side clothes on them something. They depends on my vibe. There are times when I come out and I look like a trasher boy. There are times when I don't want to look no way.
We
I
just
just mean that.
want something
Because
chill.
you can't tell him the person out the road who don't have clothes to go put on clothes. So
Exactly.
because we have it no means that I have to come out here every day and flaunt it. There are days when I just want to be not in the hierarchy vibe. I like to be down on everybody's level at different time. I tell you on my channel, I can sit down with a person who is mentally challenged and have a good conversation with that person. If I come to your house and you don't have a chair for me to sit on, I'll sit on the floor with you. I'm not going to tell you I can't sit because you don't have a chair. I'll be sitting on the floor with you. If you
Awesome.
come on my platform, you try to learn me for who I am. For the persons who've known me before transition, I understand you need to transition with me. You want to be my friend, you want to continue being my family member. Please, I ask of you, transition with me. If I should reintroduce myself, my name is Kevin Davis. I don't go by the name you knew me by 5 and 10 and 15 and 34 years ago. My gender has been changed, my pronoun has been changed. If you cannot respect the space, don't be in the space. If you can't stand the heat, come out of the kitchen. You're gonna come on my YouTube channel and you're gonna disrespect me. You have a choice not to be
Oh,
there.
it's
You're
not
gonna be there, at least respect me. We can agree to disagree. When we're having discussions, I don't have a problem hearing your opinions because you're all entitled to your opinion. But please don't be disrespectful with your opinion. As much as I'm here and I'm talking about church people, you don't hear me cursing them out. I say them a dog and them a drunkard and them a go
Exactly.
hell and them a go dead. No, I am being respectful of them too because they're human beings. We all make mistakes. The Bible says we sin daily. We sin daily and come short of the glory of God. But if you repent daily, and if your faith is as small as a mustard seed, you can go heaven. You saw a mustard seed small, you can barely see it. But remember, a camel might go through the eye of an eagle. Dan for enough for go heaven. But I never mention the part about the rich man for see the kingdom of God. 'Cause I don't want to be rich. Because me want to go heaven. I believe me I go heaven. So all the Christians them out there be the gatekeeper. They go tell me say me I go hell. I'll see you in hell.
Exactly.
But remember, me might be the one up for heaven and throw water down my hell for your
Keep
thirst.
any gear to their
Who not
one.
the gatekeeper for heaven. So stop bury we alive.
Because
Stop
we're
telling
going to
us
be
we not got
passing
heaven, we
by.
not got to God face. One person comment on the youth on the Gleaner interview. He said, "You shall never see God face." I respond to him and say, "When you see God, tell him I say hi." As the
Exactly.
obvious film, see it
Because
over
you know
heaven,
for
sure.
sure. I'm
Yeah, man.
sure.
I'm not go there heaven at all. I'm my security up there.
Yeah.
I'm the
In the
first
heaven
people
we
ever
live.
coming in.
Yeah, man.
So since you sure your seat up I have now, I'm not sure about my
Tell
one.
him
When you
hi.
see God, tell him I say hi.
Exactly.
Bruno Mars said, when you go down a hell, tell the devil, when you get back to where you're from, tell the devil I say hi. Me I send him up a heaven, go say hi to God for me. So people, this was a
Agree.
wonderful chat. Taye&Dee, again, I thank you for being here. If
No
there's
Thanks for
anything you
problem.
having
want to
us.
say to people before you go, now is the time. Advertise your social media handles.
Oh, so if you guys wanna follow me, we do have a couple channel IG, Tay
Taye&Dee.
and D.
That's it,
That's it,
Taye&Dee.
just Tay&Dee.
My personal handle is sexygem81. That's SEXYGEM 81. That's my personal handle.
Yeah, and mine is the underscore name underscore is underscore T. That's an IG. I also have my personal YouTube channel. It's Tay with the E at the end, so it's Taye Blue Streak TV. So you guys can
Hope you
go over
guys are
and
hearing. So send me all
subscribe.
that information and I'll add it to the description. So if
Sure.
anybody wants to go back and catch up on the video, they can get your social media handles so they can follow you on social media. Guys, if anyone wants to contribute to my transition journey and to my Help
Go
a
over there
Trans
and do it.
initiative, the PayPal is Kevin Help a Trans Initiative at gmail.com. That's the PayPal, that's the email, that's the e-transfer. If you want to send through Western Union, DM me, send me a message, send me an email. The Kevin Help a Trans Initiative has started by yours truly, Kevin. This initiative, because I'm a transgender, help me to help them. I'm the voice to the voiceless, bringing hope to the hopeless. My services are not just for transgender persons. So don't feel like if you are in a situation, you can't reach out to me. Reach out to me and let me decide if I can help you. I'm not going to deny people who really need help once I can help you. So forget the fact that I'm a transgender. Because if you need my help and I can help you, I'm not going to judge you based on who you are. Like I said, there was a lady who used to spread my name when I was younger, just was trying to discover who I am. And this person was running through the district and spreading my name. And in the long run, I live to testify that this same person came to me begging for financial help. And I
Seriously?
assisted her out of the goodness of my
Wow.
heart. I
Yeah,
could have reminded her, remember, you were the one who said this to me and to my parents and to whoever,
exactly.
and I didn't say anything. I
Because you
sent
know
her the
what?
money with a good heart because I am going to let your conscience deal with you if you have one.
If I have one.
Exactly.
If you have one. If you don't have one, that's what's it. People, until next time, Facebook, I'm out. Let me just take my YouTube people out right now. So, yeah, Facebook is out. So, yes, people, thank you for being here. Taye&Dee, love you know. You know the tingo. Big up
Thank
on
you
yourself.
guys so much. Thanks, Kevin, for having us.
Thanks for having us,
And
guys. See
definitely
ya.
we will come again. Maybe the next time on your channel.
No problem.
You know
You know,
the
I'll
things
send my
that.
people over to support you.
All
Yeah,
right.
man,
Thank you.
cool.
All right, let me just read the people them out. I'm just gonna log you out and you can join me in the comment section if we figure out how to do that.
All
Cool.
right.
Thanks again. Love you guys.
Yeah, man. Nice.
So, yes, people, Taye&Dee was here. Taye&Dee reality series. Thank you so much for being here. Like me get so fat and put on so much weight, so I put on extra clothes, you know. Yes, we just catch up on the last few comments. Kiss him for me. I would have a kiss up Jay. All right, big up Taye&Dee. Kiki, oh my Kiki, me never read your name all night. I don't remember reading your name. Kiki, big up yourself. Um, Carls was talking about CXC, believe, and I said this too shall pass. Yes, honey. Be optimistic, motivate yourself, because a lot of times we're looking for people to motivate us and they won't. So we have to be our best friend, be our brother's keeper. I found shelter in my own shadow. That's how I cope. I keep talking to myself and telling myself, Kevin, you can do this. You have come this far. Don't give up. This is how I motivate myself from day to day. When I go through my anxieties and my mood swings, I talk myself out of it. When I fall to depression or when depression is taking over, I talk to myself and I say, you know, Kevin, you have a family that's depending on you. You have your social media people who are depending on you. You can't break now. You can't afford to fall to the peer pressure. You gotta stand tall. All right. So thanks for watching, guys. Big up Taye&Dee. Thanks for the support and the love. Enough respect, RJ. Say hi to Jay. Oh, Jay. Wagwan, Jay. I know you might be in the background listening right now. Big up yourself, little man. You've been watching my channel from ever since. It's glad to have you being a part of my channel. Boy, supportive, you see, he's waiting until you guys end. Oh, kiss him for me, kiss him for me. Mwah, mwah. Lovely discussion. Yes, RJ, thank you for being a part of it. Life of C&K. Welcome to my live stream. You are one of my new followers. Guys, Life of C&K, they are a lesbian I hope I'm saying it right. Lesbian YouTubers. Check out their channel, RJ and J's TV. They're YouTubers too. If you don't have them yet, go ahead and do the do. Do not write the word subscribe. Watch for 3 to 5 minutes before you subscribe. And if you see anybody from my channel come on your channel tonight, like their response, reply to their comment, and then tomorrow you go back and subscribe. Don't do it same day. If you do sub for sub the same day, YouTube takes it away. On your phone or your gadget, it will show that you're still sub to the person, but YouTube removes it. You know what I mean? So be careful when you do it and do it smartly. So Taye&Dee gave their handles. So persons who want to follow them, go ahead and follow them. Send it to me on WhatsApp, Taye&Dee, so I can just copy it and just add it to the live stream as soon as it ends. And Tay has his own YouTube channel called Tay Blue Streak TV. So they have a couples channel and a single channel. So Tina, Kiki, Adi, big up yourself. All of the people them who are still here, thank you for being here. For all the persons who like my live stream, I thank you. For those who did not like the stream, I still thank you for being here. I hope you learned something. When you see a transgender person out there, just love them. They all deserve love. When you see an LGBTQ person, just love them. We all deserve love. My cousin is on here, Tina. She's not a part of the LGBTQ, but here she is supporting me, and we're family, we're blood. So just love and live and let live. Guys, support the merch. My merch is out there. I have merch in Jamaica selling. The real logo is in Jamaica. I also have an online store for persons who want to support me, my channel. If you don't want to take up a $50 and give to me, buy the merch. I get a commission from all the merch. I don't get the full price from the merch. I get a commission. The merch line is owned by Teespring, so I get a commission from all the purchases. So nobody feel some rich if you buy 10 shirt from me or 3 shirt from me. No, I get a commission from it. So nobody go envy me because you see me have an online store and me have a bunch of things in there. I get a commission from what's there. I'm not in the position yet to own my own website and make my own products where I can get all the full profit. No, I'm not in that position yet. So support the merch. The link will be in the description. I think it's already in the description of the video. So people, until next time, until next video, remember, I have a lot of merch. I have the real, I have the lal, I have the rainbow design, and I have the team shave. Very soon I'll be adding Tasha's logo, but let me just give it some time. She'll come up with whatever she wants, and then we're gonna add it. So you know the thing, go support the vibes, positive feeling over here, all about being positive. Until next time, thank you. Live and let live. Realize everyone ain't loyal. Peace out.